You can. Let's do it.
Hey, we are now live. What's going on, everybody?
We are not live, are we?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I'm having technical difficulties on my end with playing the intro, but we're live.
Nobody's watching. Oh, there they go.
Yes, there are. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to take it back.
What?
Oh, we got technical
We're
difficulties.
about to take it back.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and Lee on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. Two mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights and a mind. Two nights. Watch this. And a mind.
What
Hello?
up?
Welcome to Two Mics and a Mind.
Hey,
What up?
How y'all doing?
Oh, listen. I'm glad you asked. I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. I'm looking good. What
Looking
more can you
horrible. What more can you say?
Nah. Oh no, get him, Joe.
say?
Get him, Joe.
Just
Now
doing
go
what
ahead.
I
When you
can to
look.
keep this white room clean.
What you say?
Wait
I'm
on.
doing what I can to keep this white room clean.
Oh, look at you. Oh, okay, cool.
You're doing a good job. Keep
I
on doing.
appreciate you.
One
I appreciate you.
teacher.
Whatever you're doing, keep on doing that.
That's right.
E.
Karen got past.
Oh boy.
Hello, Shalom, preacher.
Shalom. We live?
Yes, sir. Hey, Son Thompson. Long
Shalom,
time no
sweetie. We live?
Yes, miss you too. Yep. Well, it's been a while since we've seen her.
See who? See who?
Son Thompson.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh,
Oh, she gonna be. Yeah, she
hey,
been,
saying what's going on, girl? What's going on out there in them streets?
she had to do.
Oh,
she
yeah.
been in school.
Oh. Well, it's
Yeah.
nice seeing you
She was in
again.
school. I thought she graduated by now.
Oh,
Why?
my goodness.
She put a little bit more on it for your explanation. My baby,
Oh,
she's
you're
going
at school.
on even bigger and better things. Good to see you, sweetie.
Really nice.
I know that's right. Stay in school, saying congratulations. Glad that you went back to school and hope that you graduate. It's never too late.
He said, "Don't you start."
Uh-huh. That's sure what she said. That's sure what she said, indeed. Oh, yeah.
You like to be mistreated. You like that. He's like laughing, enjoyed it. That's sure what you say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
But nah, we
missed
got a lot of
you.
folks out there. Elijah, what's going on out there, man? On the Mormon side of the game. How you doing out there, Elijah, in the streets? Out here drinking sodas at the Mormon campus when he wasn't supposed to, man. You was risking it all.
What?
Yeah, we got Flourish Girl Flourish. Oh, no, see, that story to be told another day, too. I don't want to go into details. You know what I'm saying? That's something's in the past.
Yes, sir.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do me a favor, Tuli. When you sending the links, try to refrain from sending clips that's 26 minutes long. Try to just search. Just try to search for whatever, you know what I'm saying? That helps me a lot.
Don't do
That
it.
helps me a lot. That helps me. When you send a video link that's 26 minutes long, I'm not gonna play a 26-minute long video. If there's a particular portion that you want me to play, just find that portion and just be like, hey, see this portion of the tape. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
I don't ask for much, y'all. I don't ask for much. We getting it. And do me a favor, send all your stuff now. Don't wait to 10 o'clock, 10:15 to send 20 videos. That's why I don't play them.
You have to be spontaneous. In life, that's gonna happen. Sometimes you're gonna get random things.
I was the first one here. I was on time, and y'all were late. I'm tired of sitting here showing up.
Y'all, first of all,
I was late. I was still not getting compensated for it.
I was here. Thank you.
I'm the one that let y'all in the door. If you knock on the door and open it,
I can't go in by myself. I don't have a key.
I'm sorry. No, let me tell you something. Why are y'all wasting time with this man?
I don't know.
I was waiting for him to go back.
Listen, you just put him up there and play the video. We'll tell you what to play. Just do your job. Listen, we try to get you prepared in life where somebody else will want to be bothered with you. So we train you by bringing him. We give you simple stuff to do. Just put the stuff up there. The man got all these man who doing nothing. The man got nothing else to do here. Just put him up there and play him. He has so much going on. Listen, we understand you were little. You didn't have no toys. Just let us lead you away. We'll get you where you gotta go. Okay.
Our friends.
Yeah, put him up there. He's gonna go ahead and play him. We got a lot going on now. Sorry, I was watching time. I got missed on time. I was trying to catch other things going on. Then somebody had the computer. So then that problem. My baby Britt ran 4.6 miles a day. That's crazy. And then her legs hurt. Why she do that? I'm telling you, take care of yourself. Do not injure yourself to try to go out and work out. You gotta know how to take care of yourself. I told on it. Listen to your body.
What?
Look who's talking.
No, wait. So you convinced me that you are really good at when it comes to working out and sustainability with the body. Now, one of the advice that you've given me is one day yes, one day no. Now, I'm having the issue of 7 days a week. There's 2 days that go in a row. So Saturday night, yes. Sunday, no. Monday, yes. Tuesday, no. Wednesday, yes. Thursday, no. Friday?
Take off Friday.
Okay.
What people don't realize when you work out, you have to give your body a break in between it so your body can recuperate. You have people that will do. You have people work out. I used to do it. I work out every day. I used to work out maybe 5-6 days a week. I used to do that. But what happened when I realized you're more prone to injury whenever you get through working out, you're tearing the body down. So when you tear it down, it needs to be built back up. It needs to recuperate. It needs to recover. Rest is going to be key. Another thing I wasn't doing when I was working out years ago, and I used to do it, I wasn't getting rest, which leaves you again prone to more injury. You need to take the rest in between it, so when you come back, you're good to tear the muscles back down. Taking the 2-day rest from the Thursday, Friday doesn't hurt you. Like no, the body needs to rest so you can come back. Like a lot of them that work out, they do all this extra. I don't do it. I don't do it like enter the jump. I don't do that stuff. I don't do any of it. I only do it when I come down. I mean, it's not. A lot of stuff don't. A lot of people think I gotta keep going. You don't have to. You have to set yourself, pace yourself, and you just gotta know what you're gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It don't make a difference. I said, well, I ain't never done it. Let me see. But I put in my mind, I know I could do it. Got it? So I don't do this. This all this stuff people doing, man, listen. You know what I did today? Nothing. You know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? Nothing. You know what I'm gonna do after Shabbat set?
Die.
We'll see when we get it now.
Guys, for those that have not seen Preacher, he jump ropes and jumping jacks nonstop. Acts like he's tired, but he does not stop. Straight through.
And then I gotta take care of him. And he got in the bed.
Okay, listen. And you had to come take what do you have to come take care of me for? Can you tell them what you had to come and take care of me for?
What do you get out of bed to take care of yourself for?
When I did what?
When do you get out of bed to take care of yourself?
What was wrong, man? I'm trying to figure out what are you talking about?
All right, tell it, Tula. Tell it.
Yeah, tell it.
Tony, I have to take care of you on Sunday.
What do you have to take care of me and do?
Whatever you want.
What is
You want
that?
food? I give you food. I give you breakfast. I give you smoothie. You don't have to leave the bed.
You
Sir.
hold on, you do that every day.
Exactly.
That's okay. Guess what? Here's your hero cookie for doing your job. What is he talking about? You know, she had to get me up and get me dressed and bathe me and
You don't get out the bed. You don't get out the bed.
If I'm gonna be at home, I'm not going to work. Then I'm gonna stay at the bedside. I'm just gonna relax.
Say you could do that
If I'm not,
on Saturday night.
okay.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have the luxury. I'm standing in the bed.
She creates a world of. She creates her own world. Of, I'm so busy.
Take care of
She
you.
does. Her mind. It's the same thing. Wayno does in his mind. He creates this in his mind. He's doing so much, like trying to cover that bitty with them glasses on. We can't see them beady eyes, but he got to get ready. He got to get ready. When they put them up there, you just make it Benny get up there. Otherwise, we're gonna catch you. We're gonna stomp you out. Don't the rest of y'all agree? He need to say it is good to see you back too. I know you've been in and out. Good to see you. This I don't know. This person. I don't. For the record, y'all, we all hate her. So just make it put that down. LaDonya, good to see you. Flourish, Garrett, flourish. Robin, always good to see you back. Robin was with her back time before she left.
Robin, what up, girl?
Ain't nobody talking. We talking to Robin. Chelsea got a little hate in her heart, so we got to watch. Andrew, my man.
Chelsea. Andrew, what
Who
up?
John, what's going on,
Hump back.
Are you using cocaine?
You gotta represent. You gotta send him a shout out, preacher.
Rosita.
Hey, hump back. The camel called on Wednesday. He said he want his hump back.
What in the world?
Boss, son. Boss.
Oh wow.
No, that's a good look. Folks don't know he got real good bars. So when I see him, I run that bar by him from time to time. Bar mean rap, preacher. That mean like rhyming words that rap.
Why don't you go?
What? You are insane. I can't. I would. You know what I would do? I would love to have a little machine where I can go back and see you in high school and see how you acted back in the days.
That's right. See it in real time.
That
would be hilarious. I'm sure it ain't nothing different.
That's right. I had a lot of haters.
You had a lot of haters?
Yeah, but the people who hated me, it wasn't the kids. It was the teachers.
Oh, the teachers hated you.
Yeah, the teachers hated me.
I'm a teacher.
I see why, though.
No, ever since I remember in the 8th grade, my teacher hated me so bad.
Yes.
They could not understand how I would never pay attention in class, but I would pass all the tests.
Because you were cheating.
They get mad because I included them that you don't have to pay attention. You can talk in class and you can still pass the test.
Because you were cheating.
No,
answer that question.
It was easy work.
Yeah, he don't answer that one. He don't.
Go ahead, Tony. What?
Who me? Oh no, I'm just listen to him. I was saying I agree the teacher hated him.
Yeah, and I remember this is a true story in the 8th grade because I would make straight A's. In the 8th grade, I was in the band. I was in the jazz band. I was the drummer for the jazz band. My jazz band teacher was so mad at me. She gave me a C on my report card because I had all A's in all my other courses, and she just gave me a C. And I was like, "Why did you give me a C?" She said, "Because to me, you were just average. In the band, you were just an average drummer." That's what she said.
Okay.
I played the piano. I played the symphonic band. I was in the marching band. I was the #1 drummer, line 1 drummer. She couldn't touch me on anything, and that's what it was. She saw that I made straight A's in all my other courses, and she knew that if she gave me anything less than a B, I would still be the honor roll. So she took it all the way down to a C to try to make a point.
What? That makes no sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
I'm thinking it was your behavior.
No.
Yes.
Your ability than what you had.
No.
No, I'm telling you what I speculate. You thought more of your ability than what she actually looked at.
Yes.
All that, like,
No,
look,
she didn't.
no, this woman knew she was doing.
See, obviously, y'all are not. Y'all don't have any type of talent.
Let me
See, let me tell you something about the band. The band has something called first chair, second chair, third chair. You have to audition.
Yes.
If y'all seen that movie Drumline, that's literally how it is. I was first chair because I outperformed everybody. The reason why I played the drum set is because I was the best drummer that she had. I outplayed everybody else, and I shined. I would get standing ovations. When we do concerts, I'll get standing ovations. Everybody like, man. And I played the piano too. I did it all.
You know you were lacking.
I played better than she could. She had went to college, and she
You
learned
were
how to play in
lacking?
college. But I was just talented, and I could do it. And she was hating on you, boy.
That's the question. So first of all, we got to come in. Wow, you were first chair. That's the bar. He was first chair because everybody else was taller than him, and they put him
Exactly, preacher. You read my mind.
Y'all tripping.
Y'all believe in this?
Yeah.
Let me ask y'all something. Say it. You heard this when? You hearing this? We just hearing it now. That man is not on no roll. He not butter. He's not on no roll. Not. Don't believe it.
You were lacking humbleness. She probably got on her nerves.
No.
I know exactly. I know exactly what it was because one of my other teachers told me what it was.
What she
She felt bad for you.
It's called targeted. What y'all got to realize or not is that when you score high grades in school, a lot of teachers don't like that. They just don't. And I did it effortlessly. What ended up happening is that one of my teachers told me, because I did make good grades and I was popular in school, I was actually named and voted the student council president. And my teachers told me, they said, my behavior does not reflect that of a student council president. And in spite, even though I won and got the popular vote, they felt as though I did not deserve it. And they were going to make certain by the end of the year that I was impeached because my behavior does not align in order to be the president of the university, despite of what all my other friends and colleagues and peers, classmates think. And they told me that, and they kept working that away till they did it because they could not get me on my grades. They would sit and tell me that I was bad in class, but I got the award for the smartest one in the class. So if I'm bad in class, I'm a high scoring student, but my behavior is poor. That was the whole thing. They couldn't prove it. I grew up in that era. I understand discrimination. I understand it to the fullest. I remember going to school before, and they had the orange table, the yellow table, the red table, and the black table, and the teacher put all the black kids, made them sit at the black table. I remember all this stuff. I grew up in that area.
What color were the kids?
The black kids sat at the black table, and she put the white kids at the red, yellow, and blue tables. But she put all the black kids at the black table.
Mad, they could turn red.
No, and what happened is I said, why are you making all the black kids sit at the black table?
You went to school in the 90s, man. You came out of school, 2000? Stop it, man. Just stop it.
Exactly. Just stop it.
Do you realize how long it took desegregation to actually play out in school? Just because the law was passed, it still wasn't like that. When I was in elementary, I still went to a segregated school.
Hold on for a second. What year did you graduate from high school?
Cranmere River.
2000.
2000. Man, stop it, man. Y'all people don't listen.
See, let me help y'all do the math. So if I started school, if I graduated in 2000, that means I started around what year? Come on now, I get hit. It was in the 80s. So when I was going to school in the 80s, my class was still segregated. I experienced that. And the thing about it, I experienced the two levels of segregation. I experienced the one level of being in the black classes, but because I was smart, when they did start to desegregate the classes, all the smart white kids were in a different class. So although they would go to school together, the classrooms were still desegregated. I was the black kid who was placed in the white class because I was smarter than the other black kids. So I had to know
breathe in. It's okay. Breathe in.
Okay.
Let's calm down. This man had a lot. This guy, he has had a lot of trauma. We're gonna try. Let me tell you something. Also, we got another therapist too. Ask her if she coming on night. We have a great therapist. Resident Joe. We don't get to say a lot about it. Is skill, degree in what she does, people person. great, love people. Doesn't matter about the race with her. She loves people. Good at what she does. Puts a lot of time, works for perfection to make sure help. As you can see, some people we just not going to be able to help. We're going to attempt to anyway. This one right here, we're going to try to dissect. We want you to dissect this. Let me tell you what you do. Dwayne, what you done, you can tell you caught onto some things and you thought more of yourself because of the things. When you get really pushed with the right people, you'll see it's really not that extraordinary what you do. So what happens? You still keep
I get what you saying. What I do, I tell you everything. I let my parents speak for it because I get everything you said. Because I was
listen, I didn't grow up with my mama, but if I put her here, she's gonna say amazing things about me. So that does not count.
The record reflect.
Everyone still making payment. They still making payments for your stuff. Why wouldn't they say that? I mean, they're trying to get you going.
Listen, have y'all seen like the award get like if you ever watch the Olympics and somebody get all the gold medals? I was that kid. Every year I got all the gold medals, and it was like it's not fair.
I see what you did with Stasia. You told her all these stories, and she was like, "Wow, I am marrying a superstar."
Hey, but let's not make this episode about me.
Now let's change conversations, right? Now we're gonna change conversations.
Y'all already had my mama already called in the show and verified all this stuff.
No, it was not. We talking to your grandmama at the time. We're not talking.
My mama called in the show and she answered all the questions.
Let me ask you something, man.
My sister called in and even my sister told y'all.
Okay, let me tell you something. Did your sister have any more brothers?
Yes, I was the only one.
That's what I'm saying. So what's she gonna know about a brother? You the only one she had. She didn't really have nothing to really measure you by to say whether or not, man, my brother. She look at that.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm just telling you about the whole school game.
That's our baby brother. He's special.
I say all this to tell Stan, congratulations. I appreciate you for staying in school and finishing school and getting it done. I appreciate you. I know how the pressures of school can be. And I applaud you for doing. That's all I'm saying.
First of all, Stan is older than you.
Yeah.
You don't encourage her to do nothing.
Everybody need encouragement, preacher.
She already done 20 plus year military. She done Air Force and Navy.
And I appreciate Sam for staying and finishing school.
You don't have to appreciate. We already did that. We done already gave her what she needed.
And I appreciate you too, preacher. I'm trying to get you to go to school to get a PhD. You need to get a doctor behind your name so you can be Dr. Tony.
If I went and got it, all I'm gonna do is come back and slap your face. This is helping you out. I say illiterate and away.
If you want to take your ministry to the next level,
if I had a degree right now, the PhD, I'm coming through this screen. So it works out for you that I don't have a degree. Where's Stasia at too? Tell her to get on here.
I always wonder if this is how you used to speak to your teachers, like nonstop.
So Joe and Two, let me ask you a question. Right now, if y'all were his teacher, he's in 11th grade. Listen, he's in Tulu's in the band. You know, he's in the band. Yep. He all that. He talking. He's in your class. You got him in class. What right now from you see? What grade do y'all got? I need to go from A, B, C, F. Where y'all going?
I'm giving him a D.
Yeah.
D. Okay, D. What you giving him?
I give him about the way he F, because you just don't know how to act.
Yeah, because see that. Now, look at two of your teachers.
I give him a D because his effort, his talents, right? But his behavior just deletes all his talents.
Yeah,
humbleness does not. It's just.
See, school is based on curriculum. None of y'all say that y'all will grade me on the curriculum. Y'all grade me on y'all personal
behavior.
You don't get graded on your behavior. You get graded on curriculum.
Based on that was the criteria. He said,
let me tell you what, you know how many kids actually got promoted and caught up because of attitude? A lot of times teachers will work with students with lower performing grade because of the fact they have a good attitude and they look at they're teachable. They can see. So sometimes attitude could play a part. When you got it, you got it. And a lot of times people can be arrogant for it and it can hurt them. because they don't know how to perform and not be a nuisance. So a lot of times you'll get a student who's not high achieving, who might be borderline, where they could be failed. You could fail them, but because of attitude and willingness to learn, you say, I have to, in all good consciousness, I can justify promoting or passing this kid because I can see where it just, they need more work, but they have the attitude to go with it, and they'll put the work time in. Yep. What you did was you found something, hey, I'm good in this, so I can be arrogant and be disrespectful.
Right, exactly.
That's not what it was. I'm trying to tell you that's not what it was.
How in the world are you going to say that?
Have you ever heard of racism?
Oh, no, never heard of
it. Like I'm serious. I've had in elementary school, I experienced it too. Like I really did experience to a high level. I'm trying to tell you. I did.
Let me get this straight. In 1990.
Why do you keep talking about 1990? I'm telling you, in the 80s, when I was in elementary school, it hit me a lot. It hit me hard in elementary. I faced with it hard.
You started at 88. You only got a year's change of elementary in the 80s. Please stop playing in the 80s.
So anyway. My teachers were those older women who grew up with that mindset. Those were my teachers in the 80s. Those are my teachers.
If older women did not like you, that's insane. Usually they just want to do your work. Don't bother me.
You know what?
Now when you're an aggravating child,
I broke through suppression. As a matter of fact, I tell you what it wasn't that I was arrogant. When I was coming up, it was boredom. In other words, so if we're doing work and if the teacher gives you 30 minutes to do the work, if I knock the work out in 10 minutes, I start playing with my pencil or something, or I start playing with my shoestrings, or I start doing other things. And they're like, hey, the way you're getting off task. I'm like, I'm already done. So what my parents did is my parents said, hey, we realize you got potential. You got a lot of energy. You're very hyper as a child. You're hyperactive as a child. Why don't we do something and introduce you to the piano? And it just so happened that my next door neighbor was a piano player. And they said, hey, when you come off from school, when you finish your homework, you can go next door to your neighbor and start playing the piano. They teach you how to play the piano. So they introduced me to that and extracurricular, started doing stuff, honing in my time because they realized I was hyperactive and I had a lot of energy. And it was like, hey, the boy is not stupid. We just need to find different ways to and that worked out.
That what they saying?
No.
I'm gonna say something, but I'm gonna tell you something real quick.
Oh no, we got some news articles to play. Let's
you want the reason
want to talk about news articles, okay? We talk about the hype news articles.
No,
I think Alicia from Canada put smiles in the chat. I know she want to hear about some news articles.
The reason why you would play with those shoelaces is because you seek for attention. You seek attention. In high school, you had to be. I want to be popular so bad. I want to be popular so bad. I
was chill in high school. High school, I was chill. Elementary, the worst was elementary. The second worst was middle school. By high school, I adapted to it, and I was good. High school, once I started working, got a job, and started making money, I was good.
I don't think you were a bad kid. I just feel like you were seeking attention because you played with a shoelace.
Trouble child. I know, but you know what, Dr. Joe? When I was little, I played with my shoelaces too. And then my mama got a job and bought me some toys. I was one when I was doing it. How old were you when you were playing with your shoelaces?
He don't like that. He was at high school.
You know what? Long story short is mine was I was targeted to give up, and I was put in situations to make me want to quit and do well and shut down as a student. But I still was able to strive and overcome the hurdles. I had to face a lot of hurdles. When I was going through it as a child, I knew it was something, but until I got an adult and I looked and actually the process from the lens of an adult, I can see exactly what it was. And what it was is that there are the schools that I grew up in at the current time, there were not a lot of black kids who would excel in school. It just wasn't. I was one of the few ones who would actually excel at school. And the teachers who saw that, rather than them trying to encourage me, a lot of them would set up hurdles to try to prove, no, you're not the smartest kid. No, you're not going to be able to do good in my class.
My heart hurts of all that trauma.
Let me ask you a question. You different than other kids.
All this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you something, Coon. Your name ain't Ruby Bridges. What you talking about? You went to all that. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
Who is Ruby?
What Big Cookie said. So he was the only one getting an A. You trying to say everybody else was
You
stupid?
trying to sell their foolishness? Yeah, the whole school was retarded except for him.
Come on.
These folks, that man said, when I became an adult, I realized that I was being racially targeted. Are you serious?
I knew it. I felt it as a child, and I knew it as a child. But when you get older and you can really see it, you like, oh, that's what this was. And I told you, I've had teachers tell me literally, I want you to fail my class. You're going to be a failure in life. In fifth grade, I remember I had a teacher tell me that I was going to be a failure in life. I remember this. I remember really clear.
Listen. Did you tell them thank you?
You know what that is? A violin.
Listen.
No, you ain't supposed to do that. That's why you need to homeschool your kid, because some of these teachers, they just want your body.
Listen, if anybody
want your body, now you all now we know you know you're lying.
One teacher try to make jokes. I told you that one teacher tried to make them inappropriate jokes and stuff in class. I told y'all about that.
No, you didn't.
You know
Never
what?
heard that.
Your trauma hurts my heart so bad.
Yes, I did tell y'all that. Y'all laughed.
I'm serious. I don't remember that. I don't remember you ever telling me about that.
I told all of y'all that story, and all of y'all laughed at my story.
What was? I don't remember that.
Y'all don't remember the inappropriate stuff I told you my teacher told me in school.
Put a sock in it. Hold on. Put a sock in right quick. Listen, y'all go ahead. Hit that like button. 35 people.
Yes, hit the like button. Yeah.
We are dissecting this man right now. Y'all want to hit a dissection. Y'all need to get on here and follow it down.
Let's play these news videos.
No, we're finna dissect you. Tell about this. Go ahead and tell about this now. The teacher tried to sexually do what to you?
Inappropriate conversation.
Yeah, I don't remember that. You didn't
tell
me.
All y'all about it. Y'all were laughing.
How old were you when she tried to do that?
Who remembers?
Not nobody remember. Not nobody remember. Not nobody remembers.
Hold on, but look at him. Somebody remember right there. See?
We heard that story from every rapper, Dwayne. That's right. I used to be a rapper too.
Oh my God!
I used to be a rapper too.
I know you ain't been a rapper. I heard you sing.
Now I still got it now. It's like riding a bike.
No, it's all there.
You were really sheltered. You were very sheltered, and everything you thought it was attacking to you, and it wasn't.
Sheltered? No, I wasn't sheltered. I was a latchkey kid.
Tell us a joke.
I remember it was an inappropriate joke. See,
that's right. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate you, Danielle.
I remember it.
It was inappropriate. Thank you, Danielle.
Hold on.
No,
hold on for a minute. It was a joke. I thought you were talking about real life. A teacher was like sexually trying to hinder you. You said I remember the joke. I'm telling you, I don't remember. I don't remember the joke. No, I didn't remember you saying a teacher tried to sexually like harass. I'm thinking you saying like a teacher sexually tried to, mess with you, which I didn't believe that. I would go to court on behalf of the teacher. But I don't remember you telling me that.
Tell us the way. That's terrible.
I was telling her she wasn't gonna get.
I would like to hear it. I've never heard it.
I told you.
It never happened. You know, she just said it was an inappropriate joke. It never happened. Look
what are you talking about? It never happened. That is what happened.
She said
she's right. Danielle is right. Danielle remember what the teacher did. The teacher made an inappropriate joke towards me in class.
Oh no!
What was the joke?
Okay, don't tell the joke. What did she? Just tell it anyway. What did she say in pro-life? She said something sexual. That's all. No, you have to tell it. What did she say?
If y'all want to hear what it was, she said, we need to get an offering to pull out that cash up. We need to hit the light button. We got 38 people in here. We ain't got no lights. We need to get that lights up. We need to get that offering plate up. Now we need to do it. We need to get it up.
They don't raise no money in no Christian church no about no music. Will you please play some music so the people feel like giving? If you would right now, take your hand, place it at your screen. Come on, South Raven. And right now, drop your hand. Play it. Don't see your hand. Put your hand. We got hand screen. Come on, play it, y'all. Y'all put your hand on the screen right now. What you looking for? Get your offer. Come on, let's hit a song.
Don't let a little money get you down. And a night and his wife, they had a plan to to keep back some money from the land. But what they didn't know, they could lie to the Holy Ghost, and they let a little money get them down. And I'm begging you, don't let a little money get you down. Don't let it. No, when love gets found, please don't turn around. Don't let a little money get you down.
That's right. Don't let a little money get you down. That's a good one right there. It's something about that song. I just feel it down in me.
Go hit that cat. Go on and hit the cash app.
I know that right, Tula. Open that cash app up. Tell me how much money we got in that cash app, Tula. And Tula, if you can, post the link in the chat. Post the link in the chat, Tula, if you can.
Yeah, post the link. And what? How much we got it now?
Oh, go ahead, Wayno.
Go ahead, tell us what happened.
We hold on. We getting a count for this number. We need to get this money right, preacher.
It's coming up.
Listen, you can't give them the word until they first pay them tithe.
Yeah, let's say you were fantasizing about your teacher.
You can't deliver the message.
Carrie said, according to Carrie, you weren't playing with your shoestring.
No, Tula. I was saying send them the link to join in, the video link. Post the video link.
He said the R was a tap or was a typo. Remember you said you bit down, he was playing with his shoestring.
There it is, Corey. See, Carrie remember it. Carrie remembers it. That's right, Carrie.
No, I'm not. What happened? What's your teacher saying?
All right. So listen. Now I'm gonna tell the story, but if I'm interrupted, I'm not gonna tell the story. Okay.
Yeah, get on.
I'll just interrupt. I can't tell. I'll just interrupt.
Yeah, the story. You didn't even start it. Go ahead,
So I was in class, and I told the teacher I was in there talking to another friend. He's like, Dwayne, were you talking in class? What are y'all laughing about? I want to laugh too. I said I was telling my friend that I was fishing. I was telling him a story about how I went fishing, and he was like, "Oh." He said, "You went fishing?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you know how to bait a hook?" I said, "Yeah, I know how to bait a hook." He said, "So are you the masturbator?" I said, "Yes, I'm a masturbator." He said, "Say it again." I said, "I'm a masturbator." I didn't know what it meant.
I know the teacher.
That is the traumatizing moment you went through?
Yeah. You there for saying you've been sexually harassed?
What did I tell you, preacher? He was sheltered.
Yeah. That was your friend. Those special.
This man don't know the teacher from the
friend. I want to play the video next. Can I play the video? We need to switch the news topics.
So you got a video about you being a debater?
I don't want to see it.
I need some more help on him. You know what? News topics on him.
That's I want you to quit laughing, Sam. I see Sam laughing.
Because that made no sense. Did you hear this story, Stasha? Is this the teacher's fault? The teacher sexually harassed him. He hollers out to the class, "Hello, everyone. I am a masturbator."
And it wasn't even inappropriate.
You know that lady sitting in federal court now fighting for her job and her freedom.
You are.
Her and P. Diddy in a cell together.
First of all, it was not a lady.
Okay.
So it was a guy.
It still wasn't your teacher.
But you done told it like it was. You told it like they came. I'm thinking the teacher came on to you and like tried. Oh yeah, cause my teacher came on.
That's totally inappropriate. Listen, if somebody was saying to your kid, you wouldn't have been happy.
So what did the teacher say?
I just told you what the teacher said.
I didn't. What did the teacher say?
I just told y'all what the teacher said.
You said your friend told you, "Are you a masturbator?" You said,
"No, yes." You ain't even listen to the story. See,
you said, "Say it again." What did y'all hear? All right, tell it again. See what I missed.
Listen, everybody in the comments heard it. Preacher, this is bad because you just been getting on me this week by not listening. I get it from my pastor. I get it from the pastor.
He didn't hear it because it was basically. He said, "Oh, are you a masturbator? Oh, so you a masturbator." So he basically said that was a harassment. The teacher said, "Oh, so you a masturbator."
The teacher said,
what was that, preacher?
I told you to say it again.
That's the teacher. That was the teacher, right? The teacher.
Say it again.
The teacher.
So let me ask you a question. Say it again. What the statement "say it again" states what fact?
The teacher said it.
Yeah, you said it. He said, say it again. This you.
The teacher said it.
The teacher said what? That you're a
You
master.
know what? He done messed the story up.
Yes, teacher. Yes, the teacher said that. The teacher
You done messed the story up, Preet. When y'all get off the show, go and rewatch this show. Hit the rewind button.
Hold on for a minute. Did you not say your friend told you? So you know.
I did not say my friend told me.
You did. You said your friend told you, so you're a masturbator. You said, yeah.
No. Again, when y'all listen, I said me and my friend were talking. I was laughing during class. The teacher stopped class and said, hey, what are y'all laughing about? I said, I told my friend a story about we were going fishing.
Stop us.
My teacher did.
You did not just tell us that front part. You did not.
Yes, I did. People in the chat. People in the chat. Y'all got to justify me now. In the chat.
Who heard that part of the story?
Tuli, put the voting up. Put the voting up and let the people vote, Tuli.
You started right off from my friend said that mean you.
No, I was talking in class. Listen to that. Big Cookie, he did say that. See, y'all don't listen. I'm trying to tell you.
But even with that's not sexual harassment.
I try to listen and I get it from a pastor.
No, you can't. Go ahead, finish up. So your teacher told you, your teacher said so you're a masturbator. And then you jumped out and said, yes, I'm a masturbator. But you had like the teacher sexual harassment. Where did the teacher sexual harass you?
Even said, yeah, he did it. He said it. That's what he said.
I'm still trying to figure out when did the teacher sexually harass you?
All right. Can we get to these news articles?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Woo!
Listen, we got a therapist on here. What question y'all have for the therapist? Because she got to get back to work and finish cleaning.
Yeah, she definitely got to clean you up around there because her hands are full.
I told her she'd come on here for 10 minutes, but I'm keeping that door to the floor. The chores need to be done. My bath water needs to be ran. I need to have my grapes ready because I like to be fed grapes. Thursday nights, fed grapes if they in season with the seeds.
Well, tonight your grapes getting burst. So we're not worried about you tonight. How we doing, Stasha? You doing all right?
I am doing well.
Which is excellent, considering your situation.
Right.
Yeah, you got a lot going on.
You all have had a lot going on. I've been not a part of this. I've just been listening a little bit.
We working with it. We are working on it. We definitely working. What she said? Suck on my stomach now.
Oh wow!
You mean stick on my stomach?
Oh, wow!
Oh no, this will get very inappropriate.
Man, this is the wrong show, man.
The wrong show.
Oh, wow!
She might be saying get a stomach pump. She heard him talking about feeding her grapes. She's trying to say she need reviving. I'm like, suck on my stomach. Yeah,
Bridget was like, oh wow.
She said, yes, sick. Yeah, listen, when I seen that suck on my stomach, I said, oh my goodness. What happened? I done missed it. We went from great, but yeah, man, she been sick on stomach. Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness.
I'm done for the night. Bridget was like, suck on my stomach. Oh wow.
There's a lot going on.
I read sick to her. So I'm sick to my stomach too.
Definitely. We definitely are. Always. We got some stories we're gonna get ready to put up, and we're gonna see what's going on. Y'all know it's a lot going on right now. So we need to.
That's right. So the first video that we playing is about 26 minutes long.
You just play the video. We should tell you when it started. Stop. You just.
The police. I already been chased by the police.
Classroom freak out caught on body cam as a Florida substitute teacher comes face to face with police.
No problem. Thank you, Jesus. It's on. I'm ready. No, I'm not done. I need that piece of paper.
Officers reveal the shocking allegations leading up to this moment and key details about the suspect that could make this situation even more complicated. We're on the case presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. I want you to think back to when you were in school and when you walked into a classroom and you saw that your regular teacher was not going to be in that day and you had a sub. You might have thought it was going to be an easy day at school. Maybe they wheel in a TV and you could watch a movie and that was it. Well, that is not the case that played out in Lake County, Florida, when students there had a substitute teacher. According to police, this teacher's erratic behavior didn't begin when officers arrived. Witness accounts accused her of yelling, making inappropriate gestures, and even assaulting a student before officers intervened. Now, you caught a glimpse of the incident caught on police body cam, and we're going to get into all of this footage that was released by the department here in just a moment. But we also have the official police report from the Lake County Sheriff's Office revealing crucial details about this case that could potentially lead to a more complicated legal process. And that's something we're going to break down here with trial attorney Krista Ramey here in a moment. But let's backtrack. Let's set the scene. We're at Lake Mineola High School, serving roughly 2,300 students, grades 9 through 12 in Mineola, Florida, which is roughly a 30-minute drive from Disney World. Now, according to the police report, on the morning of April 20th, a request was broadcasted over the school radio for an administrator to respond to a classroom. Not long after, at around 10:20 in the morning, a school resource officer received a crisis staff alert and responded to the area where it was coming from. Here's what that resource officer relayed to a nearby conference room.
My other deputy, this is a 2-deputy high school. My other deputy was already in the classroom with the teacher and the kids were already out by the time I got there.
Okay.
The teacher was just going crazy, yelling random things, yelling at us, telling us to read papers, just stuff like that.
The substitute teacher, identified as 42-year-old Angela Jordan, is now face-to-face with officers, allegedly acting erratically and making disorganized statements that didn't make sense. At one point, the report says that she even told the officers to, quote, put her in prison for life. And now here's how the confrontation went down inside the classroom, originally beginning with attempted mediation by the principal.
Those are your words, ma'am. Okay, so I'm not going to use them against you. I just want to know what you need from us. What do you need from us? If you're not going to cooperate, ma'am, we're going to escort you out of this building. We do not need to have this going on. Is a student start this? Or were you having trouble in that regard? We need to know, ma'am. Okay, she's not going to answer. She needs to leave the premises.
Okay.
Would you please escort her out?
Grab your stuff. You're leaving.
Oh, the first thing I need to get is a piece of paper, sir.
No, you're grabbing your stuff and you're leaving.
Oh, then please grab my stuff because I am not a threat and I will not be killed when I'm with
Grab
my
your
hands.
stuff and you're leaving.
Okay, then my hands are tied. Please
Grab your stuff
it. Can
and
you
you're
grab it?
leaving.
Because I already got tased by the police
Grab
and I
your
double dare
stuff
you.
and you're
I
leaving.
already been tased by the police.
If I have to tell you again, you're going to go to jail for trespassing. They
That's
asked you
fine.
to leave. Grab
That's
your
fine.
stuff.
I already got tased by the
Grab
police in Pine
your
Hill.
stuff. I'm not in Pine Hills.
Okay, then you won't listen
Grab
to what
your
I
stuff.
said.
Grab your
Then
stuff.
you're gonna say I was a
Grab
threat.
your stuff.
You thought there was a weapon, right? Then
Grab
you're gonna
your
say I
stuff.
was a threat. Go, it's right there. I told you.
This
I'm
is your last
retarded.
chance. Grab your
Go
stuff.
ahead. Go ahead. Do it
Okay.
your way.
All right.
That's great. It's time. Because you can't even answer. You can't even do one instruction I asked for. No problem. Thank you, Jesus. It's time. I'm ready. Hey, Robert. Mr. Tony. Yep. That's my water, my lunch lunch. And I need my piece of paper. And I need my piece of paper that's up there. And I need my water bottle, please, sir. I'm sorry, what was that?
Let's go.
No, I'm not gonna. I need that piece of paper. Don't
Let's go.
So this situation is intense to say the least. A substitute teacher in charge of high school students now in a standoff with police that eventually leads to an arrest right inside the classroom. Now, you might be wondering, what prompted all of this alert by staff members in the first place? Here's what the resource officer continued to describe after the fact.
That we ended up taking her out, and then later we learned that she put him.
Yeah.
I guess she got mad. There's a video, so I got to see some of the beginning. I guess she got mad on the phone, for the school's phone, for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Started yelling, started dancing provocatively in the classroom, telling them that she used to be a prostitute, stuff like that. It's just very random things. We don't understand what was going on exactly.
So now we're learning more details about what allegedly took place here inside the classroom with students still present. And it starts with Jordan appearing upset while on the school's phone. Now the officer here gives a brief summary of what was relayed to him by witnesses, but the police report goes into even more specifics. Quote, through statements and investigation, it was learned that prior to our arrival, Miss Jordan had been acting erratically inside the classroom. She was yelling, screaming, and slamming her hands on a desk. She began dancing in a sexually suggestive manner, twerking, and made inappropriate statements to students, including telling them that she would engage in sexual activity with them and referring to herself as a $1 million prostitute. But that's not all that happened, police say. Here's what the school resource officer continued to describe.
The kids ended up leaving class because another teacher heard it, and I guess they escorted them over to another classroom, from what I gathered, because that happened before I got there. And then on the way, explained that she was one of the last ones to leave, and that's when the teacher walked up, put her hand on top of her head, kind of touched the back of her head, and you can say the rest.
So the student seen in the video has her face blurred for protection, but according to police, she was allegedly assaulted by Jordan as this situation was going down. In the body cam video, the student's voice is muted, but we have a written statement included in the police report, and here's what she described in part, quote, students left, and I was one of the last students, and she was yelling at me and called me the B word. Then she put her hands on my head and back of my neck, then moved her hands to my throat. Once the teacher knocked on the door, she walked away and I got pulled into another class. Now, the allegations from this student, they're shocking, certainly scary. What a scary situation for a teenager to be in. An authoritative figure that is supposed to be keeping students safe, now accused, calling a student a derogatory term, and then allegedly attempting to strangle her. And the report states that deputies did in fact observe red marks on the victim's neck consistent with being forcibly grabbed. According to Jordan's court docket, she is facing charges of disrupting peace by interfering with school administrative functions, disturbing peace, and battery. Now, when you hear that and you think back to what this student was saying to the point where she allegedly had red marks on her neck, you might be wondering, why aren't the charges more serious? We're going to get into the legal process here shortly, but what happened is clearly not a normal situation. And when you look at the details surrounding Jordan's alleged behavior at the school, it does raise some questions about what her mental state might have been during those moments. According to the police report, EMS was also requested at the scene based on her erratic behavior and apparent altered mental state. EMS evaluated Jordan and transported her to a local hospital. Meanwhile, quote, a records check indicated Jordan has a history of bipolar disorder. Based on her behavior on this date, Ms. Jordan displayed signs consistent with a possible mental health episode. However, there was no indication that Ms. Jordan attempted to notify school staff or remove herself from the classroom prior to the incident. Now, here's another important detail here. The resource officer appears to ask the victim's dad if he wants to press charges on Jordan, and here's how that went down.
Wanted to prosecute, press charges.
No, I don't believe we will.
No?
No.
Okay.
No, it was
Dwayne, you can stop it now.
no harm, nothing. It was, we'll.
Well, it was long, I know it, but I guess short discussion on it anyway. I know we got a lot going on with this. That's a very interesting story. Even coming in now, letting us know about her having bipolar. With both of you guys being in the healthcare, dealing with mental health and things of that nature, what do y'all think about that as far as bipolar could be one of the situations could have caused her to act erratic, where she would become sexual inside the classroom with students and offering herself as a prostitute, or are these things that could be commonly, I guess with bipolar, it's all different people, different strokes affect. Is that something y'all familiar with?
You can go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was waiting to hear what she had going on. I didn't know if she was on drugs or what have you, but with her, with her being diagnosed with bipolar disorder, it looks like she was having like a manic episode, is what they would call it. So she's like riding a high, a lot of impulsivity, no rationale, promiscuity, things like that. So I'm like, that makes sense for what she has going on if she's having a manic episode.
What you think, Joe?
Yeah, definitely. One of the things you said a while ago, we don't know her situation. So she might be going through stressors. When bipolar disorder is triggered through stressors, alcohol, if she is going back to alcohol, which majority of the time, usually bipolars clients tend to have a connection with substance abuse. So it could be that she relapsed, and now at this moment she's going through a moment of her life where now she's relapsing. So like Stasia said, a manic episode, which is when you go back and react in that bipolarism moment. So that's what could have been happening. I feel like she needs help. Especially you hear her saying like, in Jesus, like religion, but she was twerking. It's like, two completely behaviors right there. So.
And I agree. What about y'all? Love Doctor and Tula, what y'all think?
Something was wrong. I think something was. I don't know. I don't know enough to diagnose her with anything, but I definitely think that something was wrong. Yeah, she may have not been medicated. Not sure, but I'm not sure. But something.
That right there was the school teacher that threatened me in school when I was coming up. So that proved to y'all that it wasn't my fault as a student. That was them school teachers. That's right there. Them bipolar school teachers. That's what I experienced in my childhood.
Exactly.
One of the important, and if you guys allow me, Tuli said something so important. If a person, because they did say she is bipolar, like she's diagnosed with that. If you are taking medication and you are diagnosed and it's something that serious, it is important to take that medication. Because until it's controlled or you find something else, the medication is, I'm not, I'm that person that I try to take anything else before medication, but when it gets to a point and it's necessary, do not skip that medication because it's very important. Yeah.
Also, elaborating what kind of piggyback off what you're saying, a lot of people don't realize when you diagnosed with something, you take a medication and you allow something by not taking the medication and you become a detriment to other people, you can also become responsible. Although you can say because of my ailment or situation, it doesn't allow me to be able to do the medication that to regulate you so you can do. So if you don't take the medication, you can actually be charged on that if I'm correct as well, because at this point you become a hazard and you know that, and you know you have to take your medication. So I definitely encourage people, if you're taking medication, and when you were saying like you take regular, take other natural things with it, that's when it's not something where it causes you to hurt other people. Like bipolar. Bipolar people can become very dangerous.
Right.
Very dangerous. We had one years ago, I had a person bipolar. I'm talking about dangerous to the 10 power. So when you're not taking your medication and you go and you do something like the parent, I heard the parent, which was really good. And I get the voice, it was a Caucasian parent. He said, no, he wasn't trying to pursue. I guess they did explain to him that she had an episode bipolar, which they realized would trigger what she had going on. He looked at, I'm not just trying to run through and sue somebody because she got a problem. She got a problem. Right. Originally looking at her eyes bugged up, I thought she was high, had got us drugs or something, but it makes sense when it said bipolar. Just before you stop, that makes sense. But looking at her eyes, she definitely looked out of it, which means, here's a woman, no doubt, that probably say, I don't want to take my medication. I don't like how it makes me feel. And not realize that the detriment, if that person would have knocked on that door, that girl, she was choking, who got marks that quick. What if she'd have kept choking?
Right.
And this girl would have died. She would have got murder charged. And it would have been, the fact that it was really malice murder in a sense that you knew that you was a danger and a detriment without taking your medication and you still didn't do it. At this point, if you wind up killing somebody, we got a whole nother end.
Right.
So people, those of y'all that do take medication, please be responsible. On that note with that's something. Anybody that listening, make sure if you're not taking your medication, you need to have something comparable that is keeping you regulated at a safe level. Don't play around with it. I take blood pressure pills. I went from 30 to 10. I take a lot of the stuff to regulate. I don't just check it in the morning. I learned I had to start checking it before nighttime, checking it in the morning to make sure I'm keeping it regulated. I thought sometimes, you know, it's a one-trick pony. You take it at one time a day, you're good for the day. No, because of how you eat, situations change, your body changes. So you can spike at any time. So you learn it, keeping your stress level down, eating properly. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you're staying on top of it, keeping it suppressed until you can conquer it. Don't play the fool's game or ain't taking that stuff is what it is. Don't play around with your safety, your life, and you want to hurt other people as well as yourself. Just want to leave that note, which I know we got a lot of stories too. What you got in that, little doctor?
All right, here we go. This is clip number 2. We on clip number 2.
Aggressive.
These little censored lights.
And Record guilty of manslaughter and the death of her 4-year-old granddaughter.
He forced the child to drink alcohol as a form of punishment 4 years ago. And tonight, News 2's Haley Jefferson explains how the jury appeared to be torn.
Michael Sylvia Roxanne Record was visibly shaking in the courtroom as she awaited her fate in the case. Once the jury's verdict was reached, she began to get emotional. Back on April 21st of 2022, police found 4-year-old China Record unresponsive at a home on Wallace Street in Baton Rouge. Record's grandmother, Roxanne, is accused of forcing her to drink a half a bottle of whiskey as a form of punishment. At the time, Roxanne and Record's mother, Khadijah, told detectives they were upset China took a sip out of the bottle that was left on the counter. In court, prosecutors say the alcohol was consumed 1 to 3 hours before Record's death. Her blood alcohol content level was 0.68. Following closing arguments, the jury deliberated for over 6 hours.
My biggest concern was that the case would hang up, that it would be a hung jury. And that would have been really hard to try this case again because we had children witnesses and it was just a difficult case to get together.
The jury stopped several times with questions for the judge, asking for any evidence they can provide related to the case and for the definitions of second-degree murder and manslaughter to be reread.
They deliberated for a long time. They put a lot of thought, effort into it. It was a tough case, and I think they made a good decision.
The defense called this situation a tragic accident, claiming Record was tall enough to reach the counter the alcohol was on. Khadijah Record remains in the parish prison tonight on first-degree murder and cruelty charges in connection to her daughter's death. She's scheduled to appear back in court next month.
We wanted to try this case first, and that one's next on the agenda.
Sentencing for Roxanne is scheduled for August 10th. She faces up to 40 years in prison. Michael Sylvia.
Let me get this straight. The grandkid grabbed the alcohol off of the table. What happened? Did I miss something?
She gave it to the kid as a punishment.
They're
Oh, she
saying
gave the alcohol.
the defense is that she did it. She got it to herself.
Yeah, I just heard her say at the end that she was old enough big enough to grab it and get it herself. But they're saying that the grandmother actually gave it to her
Right.
as a punishment.
Right.
And now they're getting ready to try the mother as well. The grandmother been convicted, which means they can say, you know, people don't look at juries are not hard. I mean, are not like just easy to get convictions. A lot of times people might think they do. Juries are given a certain specs or rules. They don't give them outside of that rule, right? They're going to tell you what they're going to pretty much, this is what the case is about. This is what this person is currently being charged with. They're going to tell you what the state is, maximum, minimum for the charge, what more or less consists in the charge. What do you have to look at in order for you as a juror to say guilty based off evidence, how things work, how the system works. You don't have it's either clear cut, you see it is. If there's a doubt, no. So when you get a jury of 12 to commit to, we say guilty, then you understand the evidence has to be overwhelming unless it's planned, okay? So it's not just a 1-2 cut punch when you're dealing with a jury. It's a lot of evidence. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of discussion about it. Hey, what about this? What about, well, let me look at this. Let's look at this. And they have to come up and say, 12 people have to agree without a doubt that you're guilty. Y'all understand what that takes? All it takes is one person to say, I can't set it 100%.
Wow.
You understand? So when people look at jurors and like people get off, oh, this stupid jury, oh, they just let them go. That's not necessarily the case. You got to understand, it's supposed to be without a reason of a doubt. You know how easy it is to have a reason of a doubt about something? A reason of a doubt. Love Daughter could say he saw me do something and it was like 8:30. Come to find out it was 9:05. That and everything he said was accurate to that point, but the 9:05 he got twisted. That's enough for somebody to say at that point, I can't 100% to say it. But everything else is lined up. This one little incident, that one incident makes me doubt them. So when you convict the person, you got to understand with a jury, you're not supposed to have any doubt. It's supposed to be conclusive. Hands down, you did it. You got what I'm saying? So for them to say, and then we talking about first degree murder, which could come up to death penalty, life in prison. This is a grandmama. Do you know how sure you need to be of this on a grandparent? That you sure this was no kind of way this was a mistake, an accident.
Yeah.
So just
there was another death. First of all, let me say this. Tragedy is not the same as murder. Accidents are not the same as intent, and grief is not the same as guilt. But anyway, there was another murder that happened in the family in 2022. But she, mother was cleared of that. And the reason why that baby was made forced to drink is because she tried it, she tasted it. It was on the table, she tasted it. And they were like, okay, since you want to taste it, keep drinking it. They made her. So that's how it was a punishment.
Right. I get it now.
They made her chug it down. Unfortunately.
They made her chug it, like the whole thing.
They were like, okay, since you want to drink it, here, drink the rest of it. So they made her finish the rest of that whiskey. So I have a question.
Wow.
Is it hot? How does it taste? Because I've never had it.
With liquor?
Whiskey. I've never had it.
It's the same one with alcohol. It tastes nasty. Whiskey is not.
Hold on now. You're not finna get up here and tell us you ain't never had no whiskey, no alcohol to it. You're not gonna do that.
I mean, she said whiskey.
I see what kind of house you were raised in. You're not gonna tell me that.
Excuse me?
I almost gave.
And then don't forget that time you went and got that drink, got tips, so I could try to touch you.
I know that right. You ain't gonna do that to me.
I drank this drink because I ain't gonna. Don't try to touch me in that because I ain't gonna know what's going on. Listen.
Look at my friend Sarah. She knows.
El Drunk. If she was Mexican, if she was a Mexican, her name be El Drunko. I said, if you had to die, Sarah, what would you say? Sober or questionable?
She's in need of some treatment.
That's what I'm saying. Definitely. They're good to see you, Confederate. He said, great talk. We appreciate y'all. Forget, don't go hit that like, so hit the like, subscribe. Appreciate it.
Go.
Next. We got let's see what you're putting up next.
All right, so the next thing that we on is clip number 3. Here we go with clip number 3. Let's take a closer look. It's about a 2.5 minute video, so we'll get this loaded up and down pretty good. I haven't saw it, so I really don't know too much what it's about. Let's take a closer look.
Even if you've seen it, you wouldn't, so we're not worried.
The family of the 13-year-old boy who was arrested on Monday at an area Walmart released a statement tonight. That statement comes in response to Somerville PD's release of edited body cam footage of the incident earlier today. Before we show you that footage, we asked Somerville PD why they felt the need to edit the body camera video. And they said, in part, that the footage refutes inaccurate claims. Live 5's Destiny Kennedy spoke with Pendarvis and explains why he and the family he represents have a different opinion on why it was edited.
Well, it was clear that the Somerville Police Department wanted to give their narrative of what happened to justify the officer's actions.
This is the edited body camera footage that was released today by the Somerville Police Department. You can see where officials have slowed down portions of the video and added text to explain the actions of the boy and the responding officers, Kirkland and G. Pendarvis said Somerville PD continues to paint the boy as the aggressor.
Officer G is the initial aggressor in this entire situation. He starts out the confrontation with the minor, immediately threatening jail time.
In the training documents obtained by Live 5, they show Officer G was fired from the Spartanburg County Sheriff's Office for violating conduct when he continued to push a man's head against his car during an incident back in 2002. He then reportedly resigned from the North Charleston PD in 2018 during an internal investigation involving a policy violation. The violations were then sustained. Pendarvis says Somerville PD and people online are conflating the boy's use of profanity and the alleged punch that happened after with the amount of force he received.
There's a certain level of restraint as someone who's trained and has been in law enforcement as long as Officer G has been, to be able to deal with people of all different backgrounds and to be able to deal with people as they come. And in this situation, he did not display the kind of temperament that was necessary to deal with a minor who was simply selling roses.
As far as how the boy and his family are holding up, Pendarvis says this has taken an obvious emotional and physical toll on them. He says that they're exploring all avenues right now, including legal action. In Charleston, Destiny Kennedy, Live 5 News.
Does anybody know the story behind this, Tony? This was yours. Oh. I think so. Okay, well, I don't know the story, what happened with the little boy, but anyway. Okay, moving on.
No, we need to find out what happened. I just saw that a little bit, but I do know this showing the history of the officer, showing that part about the officer and showing, repeated behavior from 02 to 18 to now when this situation here did occur. And that's a lot of it. What happened with these bad officers, they make it hard for officers who go out to do their job. Caucasian, quote unquote, Black, Hispanic, Asian, whatever it might be. And people like do make it hard. And we are constantly always bombarded with did they release the full body? No, they did not release the full body tape. I think they released the edited version because the other tells you that the other version would have no doubt caused some problems because it didn't make sense to release it. The only way you typically want to edit a video is because some of you might say it's still legal right now. So if it's a suit or something involved, you would keep it, but you show that much of it, which is still, leaves a lot of questions open. So it would have been better either release all of it or just say right now it's being handled legally. It's currently in litigation. So, facts will come out after the case. Because a lot of you trying to pick a jury, if a jury get involved and you release a body count, it's kind of hard sometimes to get a body.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's legal like that. You tend to not be sure. You said, you said cut. Was a drinker in your day, huh? Oh yeah, he cut. Yeah, he said cut it with crime juice or something else. Lying, whiskey, cowboy. That was somebody was coming in on something. You were saying about whiskey. You asked about whiskey earlier. Stassi, did you ever drink? Were you a fish?
More than I need to in my day.
Oh my goodness! Was you hard liquor or cooler or beer?
I was in college. That was like liquor days, and then like wine later on.
Was you white liquor, brown liquor?
White liquor.
White liquor. Oh yeah, she was out there. Yeah, you got to be married to him. You need it. Dude, let me ask you this: sometimes being married to Love Doc, you think about it. You think white liquor.
Black.
Yeah, the black.
I put him say, in terms of his personality, or what would he maybe have been drinking back then?
No, dealing with that personality, you think I need some white liquor right now.
Yeah, definitely. That
Yeah,
would be a
thank
white.
you. That's it. That's right, white liquor. Joe, what you used to drink?
I was not really a drinker, to be honest with you, but if I would drink, it would be like girly drinks like pina coladas or like Shirley Temples or
Those are Hispanic drinks. Pina colada.
yeah. I was a very light drinker. Like 2 drinks, I was gone. So I was more of a smoker back in the days.
Good at 2 drinks. That's pretty good. 2 half a gallons. That's pretty good, strong stomach. I don't drink like 2 drinks like this big, Long Island iced tea, 7 liquors and be out.
My friends would horribly drink. I don't know. They used to drink and then drink a bottle of water and good to go. I was done. I was done.
Listen, if you wasn't a smoker, you was a drinker. Drinkers, if that's all they didn't smoke. Drinkers would like.
Yes.
So smoking would kind of like it push you where okay, you got your level, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? But you keep like drinkers because they're only drinking, you like bam, 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 bam. You just keep going till you just early perfect. Was you a drinker, little doctor?
No, just special occasions. Whenever it was free, when I would drink, I wouldn't pay for it. I just get it when it was free.
Yeah,
so white folk party, they have keggers. Kegger, dude. White people have all the free stuff. I get all the free stuff, but I got to pay for it. But in college, you can actually get a lot of free liquor. So,
oh yeah, there's always some people gonna get it and they gonna party and you come in their room and get it. Somebody say Hypnotic. Who had that? That was a drink. E&J. No, I drank that like way back from my. She said,
"Man, I did."
Yeah, Long Island iced tea. That was true.
I did that one time.
Yes, ma'am.
Listen, preacher. I won't mess with E&J today. I won't mess with it, preacher. That E&J, listen, that was something serious.
Let me tell you something. When you do,
I had like that much preacher. That right? Oh my God! Oh, that E&J something serious.
See, I'm gonna tell you how it happened.
I didn't know she knew about.
She was serious, but when you play with like when you drink, E&J is the lower version of brandy. Brandy was my.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That's a brandy. So you start with E&J, Palmer Sun. Those are the lower brands. Then you'll move up to Martell, Raymond Martin. Then you'll move on up to you'll start hitting that Crown. When you hear the Raymond Martin, then you got the Crown. Well, you got the Raymond Martin, and you got Raymond Martin. Then you got the Crown. Crown top of the line when you get it. So I drank top of the line. I drank like E&J when I was in high school. You know what I'm saying?
You drank preacher. You drank black liquor.
Yeah,
like
brown liquor.
Yeah.
Did you say black liquor?
Well, dark liquor, black liquor. They say.
Why you got to turn racial?
Cognac, yeah, I said.
That's what they call it too. If you did not know that, it's okay.
Yeah, cognac with my stuff, man. That was me. That was it. Somebody said brandy tail.
Okay.
I said brandy tail. Yeah, you have white liquor. I'm tired of drunk white liquor. If you mixed it like drinking straight white liquor, no, that stuff was gas to me. I like.
Now Zinfandels, is that considered a white?
Who?
Zinfandels.
Zinfandels a wine, isn't it?
No, I'm saying I don't know what's a white liquor. I don't know what's a white liquor is. I'm actually is Zinfandels considered a white liquor?
I want to say, isn't that a wine? I don't think that's a liquor. I think that's a wine.
That's a white wine, I believe.
That's a white wine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like
so you got different stuff. You start dealing with wine, then you start dealing with brandy, then you start dealing with vodka, white liquor.
Is a champagne the same thing as a wine?
Who's S. Gas? He used to be a bartender. There was a girl.
Not really. I don't know. I
used to be a bartender. S. Gas say he used to be a bartender, and there was a girl that used to.
Also.
Okay.
Go ahead.
James saying with pickle juice. That's what you said. James saying with pickle juice.
That's
you got people.
All right,
you know what?
We got a lot of news articles lined up. Won't be able to play all of them because we got pickle side too.
Yeah, you can play what preacher wanted to be played.
I
don't know what preacher wanted to be played because y'all didn't put preacher clips on it. They just put them numbers on it.
I don't know what that is.
You were drinking Memphis? Somebody said
I don't know.
Jones
I don't
on
know.
liquor.
I don't know what that is.
It's my new. Oh, Chanel, you know what? I did not. She says, listen, you put S, G, whoever gas. Who is S gas? Okay.
Oh.
You know.
Oh, I get the initials now. Okay, I didn't understand it first.
I did not know that. Okay.
Wait, hold on. S gas. So that mean you got two middle names.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because that means she got 4 letters, so that means 2 of them got to be middle names. So she got 2 middle names. That's all right.
Your mama's son like a granny. Oh my gosh.
Mama's.
Dang.
What happened to you, Harriet?
What?
Who peed on your railroad? How were we supposed to know that was you? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who peed on Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad.
Oh, she mad.
Grandmama smelled like Spanish coach. One of them in my aunt's name. Okay. Because she's from the islands anyway, where she found a mix anyway. So, yeah, I know they could drink. I know she could drink there. The islands are born with alcohol in their system.
And Americans are born with drugs in their system.
What did you say they're born with? What did you say, little doctor?
Huh?
Somebody said you got drunk off a 6-pack of old dudes. You know that's not alcoholic bill, right?
Wait, where is Chanel from?
Chanel is from her family, Barbados.
She said Spanish family.
Barbados.
Yeah, they got Spanish people in Barbados. You ain't know that?
Oh, here we go.
What's she doing?
What's the next story?
She said Spanish
All right,
culture.
you know the next story. The next story is like 20 minutes long, so y'all got to let me know.
Play the story. We'll tell you, dude.
Your microphone has feedback because your microphone is too close to your speakers, so you got to turn your volume down.
I don't have no microphone next to my speaker. My microphone is the computer. I don't have no microphone.
Wait. No. Love doctor.
What?
Play the next clip while I find a shorter one, a shorter version than that one. Just bear with us, okay? Don't play that one yet.
Our women and kids, so we got to take accountability and kind of step up to make sure this doesn't happen to someone else.
So that breaking news that we're staying on top of right now at 7. Atlanta police are investigating after
hold
a
on.
woman was found dead in her.
Dr. Joe, you saying don't play this video?
Is that the one I just sent that preacher wanted?
Hey, Dr. Joe, y'all said about 10 videos. How am I
okay, Lavdo. What?
This right here is labeled. Let me tell you. This is the one you got. It's labeled clip number 4. So this is clip number 4.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Car. This is on Springside Place. Police are looking for a shooter who killed a pregnant mother of 2 found behind the wheel on the downtown connector. Officers found her last Tuesday on the northbound side.
A woman is dead after police found her with a gunshot wound behind a busy shopping plaza on Cascade Road.
Hey, what are we doing with this video? Where's this video going? I mean, y'all come on now. Can y'all do y'all research? Just don't be sending video. Y'all come on now. What are we doing? What are we doing with this video? What's going on now?
What should the video say? What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. I can't because my thing went off. I can't see the previous post, so I really don't know what. I don't see any of those.
What she wants, she dropped that line. What does it show? Did you finish? Let's see what it shows.
After the clip number, what does it say the clip is about?
Oh, I got you. It says clip number 4. 3 Atlanta mothers found in their vehicles.
Yes, I put them. Yeah, dead. So once you gonna let? Come on, man. Why you just go to stop? Because you don't know a lot. If we stop, hold on, friend, stop. If we stop everything because you don't know nothing, it's nothing we can play on here. It's too much you don't know.
But the video not doing that. The video is showing the drone loops of buildings in Atlanta.
It's coming to a place because it's in Atlanta where it happened. Can you just let it play?
All right, I'm gonna let it play, but I just want to tell you some advice.
You ain't no Resident Joe.
Just all you have to do, preacher, if you type in what it is you're looking for, they actually have news clips of this story. It's only like 3 minutes long.
I don't need to do what you tell me to do. I need you to do what I'm telling you to do. Play the video. We put them up, man. We told you it is. You didn't even read it, Joker.
It's him.
You think why? It ain't why you fail. See, all you had to do a couple of seconds. Look at this showing.
You met Lily. You instantly loved her. And she was such a jokester, you know. She liked to laugh and she always cracking jokes on me. She loved makeup. She loved dressing up. She loved beauty. So, and she was Sadiddy.
Felicia Barnes, known to music audiences as Sadiddy, was far more than an artist. Raised in Southwest Detroit, she was a daughter, a mother, and an ambitious woman who had lived in Atlanta for nearly a decade, building a multifaceted life. She balanced an independent rap career with nursing school, where she made the Dean's List and was just 2 semesters away from graduating.
She made the Dean's List. She had like 2 more semesters to go. She was so proud of herself, and we were so proud of her.
Friends and family described her as disciplined, funny, and fiercely protective of the people she loves.
I know her as Qualisha. I know her as Lily. I know her as we in the same house, in the same bed. That's what I know her as. All that friend stuff, I don't care about none of that. That was my sister. That was my baby.
Within the Detroit hip-hop community, Barnes collaborated with dozens of artists. Outside of music, she operated an online retail brand called So Sadiddy Boutique, reflecting her entrepreneurial drive and commitment to independence. She not only organized events that uplifted and promoted other Black-owned businesses across the city, but she also went on to open her own storefront. Beyond music and business, Barnes was focused on creating long-term stability for her family. According to her mother, she was proud of her academic progress and excited about her future in healthcare. At the time of her death, Barnes was 14 weeks pregnant. Bianca Huntley was a quality manager who had recently earned a professional promotion. Colleagues described her as focused and reliable. Her family described her as fiercely independent.
It was my baby. Oh my God. You have no idea. It made me feel so happy and proud that my daughter was such a light that shined everywhere that she went. You know, that's what her boss joked with me this morning. He said, you know, her energy, she changes the atmosphere when she walks into a room. I said, I know. You're talking about a light, a shining light that got snuffed out.
Family members said Huntley was deeply proud of her career growth and had just begun hiring a team at her job. She envisioned a future in which her daughters would never question their stability or safety.
By herself, okay, raising 2 daughters because of her hard work and dedication. Nobody did it for her. She did it.
She was the glue that kept everything together, the person her family relied on to hold them steady and connected.
Because if I was down, it was like she was a big brother sometimes. Told me to pick my chin up. I'm the life of the party. She's the life of the party. I'm always outgoing speaker. She's an outgoing speaker or whatnot. We're both ambitious. We're looking for more than one hustle or more than one way to make some money. We're always trying to elevate.
Huntley moved to Atlanta from North Carolina several years earlier and purchased her own home before the age of 30. She was raising 2 daughters, 14 and 5 years old, and was pregnant at the time of her death. Her days were structured around work, carpools, and providing for her children. Zamari Spearman was only 25 years old and deeply loved by family, friends, and coworkers. She was known as dependable, calm, and closely connected to those around her. Loved ones remember her steady presence and strong sense of responsibility.
Just a loving, caring, outgoing, fun person to be around, a mother, someone that you can learn something from.
She was the devoted mother of a young child and centered her life around providing love, stability, and opportunity. Everything she worked toward was done with her child in mind. Professionally, Zamari built a strong career in asset protection, human resources, and operations. She earned a Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice from Georgia State University and was completing her MBA at the University of Phoenix with a 3.8 GPA. At the Home Depot, she served as an asset protection specialist and later as a human resources partner, where she was respected for her work ethic, leadership, and results-driven approach. 3 women with no known connection, living ordinary lives shaped by work and motherhood. Yet within weeks, Qualisha, Bianca, and Zamari were each found shot inside vehicles across metro Atlanta. Different locations, different circumstances, the same outcome. No arrests, no named suspects, only partial timeline surveillance gaps and conflicting theories ranging from targeted attacks to random violence. With April over, investigators continue to search for leads while the facts so far refuse to fully align.
Appreciate that. A little longer maybe, but what stories like that do? It more or less kind of give you an insight to the people. A lot of time you hear about people being murdered. You always know, well, what happened? It's Atlanta, woman murdered. 9 times out of 10, she probably was downtown prostitute. Probably was out drinking or whatever it might be. These women had different stories, but you can see they all connected to families. And what they'll do sometimes, they'll frame a story where when you get to kind of hear something about the person, it kind of changed the narrative that you might have in your mind about helping. Because somebody knows something, thinking, well, maybe they deserved it. Maybe they, tricked some guy out of something. You'd be surprised the rationale. Like sometimes with Caucasian, when they see, police, when they would shoot unarmed blacks, they say, well, first they want to know, well, had they been arrested before? If he was unarmed, he could have been arrested 900 times. It doesn't change the narrative or the fact. So what happens a lot of times when you express what happened to these people, and these were just, everyday, ordinary people. They weren't homeless people or any non-productive people on the system. Here's a lady, Home Depot, and she's a partner in human resources, working on MBA. These women were actually doing some, family, somewhat family oriented, not having a husband there, but you can see some of the traits of it. And yet these women were gunned down. Whether they were prostitutes in the street, don't make a difference. It's just unfortunate that we like to attach people's lives to whether or not they should be killed. They didn't deserve to be murdered. This is in Atlanta, where these murders have happened, and they've happened over the course of about, I think it was killing like once every couple of months. We'll tell you, this man is a serial killer. The reason why I said point spread for people that's in Atlanta that travel through Atlanta, I think they were shot on the expressway.
Wow.
So you need to be careful. You don't know what this random person's search is. And for me, honestly, I would assume it would possibly be a white man. If I'm wrong, I'll take it. If they don't have any connection with these women, it's odd. It could be a fetish for killing black women that they can stalk out. Now, finding where the connection would come in with those women might be rare, but they all, like, one moved here from North Carolina, the other one here, Georgia State, whatever. So it's finding like how exactly with how all 3 of these different women came into contact with this person. Did they all visit the same store? Maybe this person worked at a store. That they will go in, maybe get coffee. I'm just putting out a scenario. and watching them, or he could work somewhere where women probably come to that are pregnant and just stalk them out. I'm sure the police are looking for leads for that. You don't look at, did they go to the same doctors if they're pregnant? You know, who's the OBGYN? You know what I'm saying? Maybe they go to Lamar classes. Somewhere or another, this person has stalked them out. And if it's random, which is odd, this person definitely has a fetish for a type. It's not white women, Hispanic women, Chinese women. He's picking these women and he's killing them in Atlanta. The problem we have is, this is another issue when we had the missing and murdered kids in Atlanta. I grew up during the era when that happened. They didn't put enough emphasis. By the time they did, the numbers had gotten really increased. I'm sure it's others, but what they'll tend to do as police officers, especially to keep it from being to become somewhere you have to go to the news about it, is to try to show where there's a difference with one or two, but they're similar. So therefore, we can't put them all together. You see what I'm saying? Because when you bug them all together and tell you in Atlanta, a major black city, quote unquote, that I got 15 black women that's been murdered downtown Atlanta, what you think it's gonna do for business?
Bad for business.
Exactly. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be real bad. That's gonna mess up the tourism. What we got? We got a lot of young black women at Georgia State College downtown, Georgia Tech downtown, other places downtown. You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna cause a lot of problems from working to management to everything. You got to look and say, this is really odd. And why would you wait to tell us? All they got to do is something look like maybe he killed 3 other ones, but they weren't pregnant. So let's keep the pregnant ones over here and let's make this one. So that way we don't have to go on the news and cause a panic. What we got coming here this year? World Cup.
World Cup.
So where's World Cup going to be played?
Atlanta.
So can I afford to come out and say right now that I got 10 to 15 quote unquote black women that have been murdered and there's really not a connection?
That's crazy.
That's how they work. I only got 3 pregnant, so I'll buy these 3 together. The other ones, since they're not pregnant, these aren't the same crimes. So therefore, I can keep. This is how they get us, and we're so ignorant. We don't pay attention to these people. But whoever put this story together, I'm glad you played it, was because now you humanize the death of these people.
Yeah.
You couldn't say, "Oh, they was downtown buying drugs on crack."
Right.
They was beating men out of money. No, people, women, and all the family people spoke told you, hey, they were great people. You'll love to be one. What the brother said, I was the big brother. She was the inspiration of. She was the glue for the family. See, when you realize that, now you look at, just say hypothetically, Love Daughter, it was me, and you knew it was me, but I'm your boy. When you see the human part of their story, it kind of touches you in a different way. Because you want to look at, you don't agree with what I did, but who to say they didn't do something to me? This is why a lot of murderers go free, because they don't humanize black deaths. There's always a reason to kill somebody black. If we don't start showing this is how they got away with in slavery. The Constitution never covered the quote unquote Negro because he was considered property. So when you say their grandmama and their great mama, granddaddy killed people, nobody agrees with you, because white people would tell you they weren't human, they were property. How can I kill my shirt? How can I kill my shoes? If you don't get our people to become conscious, aware of what's happening to them, this will continue. You have mass incarceration of the so-called Negro man, and then you have a mass murder, you have a mass conspiracy murdering of our women. So what happens to our children? See, one thing that we do, we'll spend a lot of money to diagnose our people and treat our people, but we never go and diagnose and treat the people that infect our people.
Interesting.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So when there's a disease that come out, smallpox, what did they do? Smallpox came out. What did we do for that? Do y'all remember?
Figure out medication.
When I say figure out a medication to do what?
For the symptoms.
For the symptoms? Or we said we figured out something so we could eliminate it.
Yeah, thank you.
So what do we do with the measles?
A vaccine.
We made a medication. It came up with a medication. So same thing they did with the clout. Same thing they did with syphilis. Same thing they did with gonorrhea. What did you do? You create a medication so you can kill it. The so-called Negro has a problem. And he's infected by it. What do we do? You have to create something where you can kill the virus. See, the hate is so strong toward us, we have to come up with something that can kill it. We have to stop allowing people that work to our demise to stop controlling us. You give us our news, you give us our narrative, you give us our style, you give us our fashion. You give us everything. What do we control of other people? What nation lets us, the so-called Negro, hey, give us fact, give us style, give us what? They don't. And next time you young like that, please take your mouth and sit on it.
Hey man, it's getting late. I got to get on now. I'm tired.
I know it, and that's why you listen. Anybody that come along and says teacher sexual harassed her when he the one how he was a masturbator, I'm not expecting the whole thing. What I'm trying to do is get us to a consciousness that we are not aware of. There's a mass conspiracy. It has been going for hundreds of years. They've been working. This is what people don't understand. We weren't just brought this country. If you come up with the concept of quote unquote blacks brought to America and made slaves, what's all that extra noise in there? Is your mic? It sounds like your mic doing.
No, that's Tuli's mic. So if y'all look at y'all screens, it'll show when your mic has feedback. There'll be those green dots that keep highlighting. So Tuli is showing green dots near your microphone. So that means it's your microphone.
You said it was me. Which story we're going with?
You're talking now that you're talking. It's not you. When the videos are playing, it's yours whenever we're playing a video. But then while you're talking and you're hearing feedback, it's saying that it's Tuli's mic.
We said been a few. They're never unsolved. It just haven't been brought to light. They know who done it. I mean, it just haven't been brought. I guess this is what I say on the unsolved. I wouldn't want to use that type of connotation because that type of connotation leaves it to where nobody knows what happened. So we won't say that.
Right.
They know who done it. Okay. They know who's doing it. We know who doing it. It's just the fact that we won't stand up and try to pursue it. When you find something that is infectious and destructive to you, you have to work on a cure. The cure has to become you cannot continue to let these people medicate you. You cannot let these people educate you. You cannot allow these people to continue to make your fashion, your style, and control your music. What is our music? Just tell me, probably the hottest song we got R&B is going to be something that's going to be highly sexual.
Yep.
Disagree?
Yeah. Agreed.
Best rap that we going to have is going to have whole, beat, kill you, spray you. You better not have a child seat in that car with you. The best drink that we gonna have is gonna be highly with fructose corn syrup, red dye. They're gonna mess up everything we got. The best chips we get gonna be high in sodium with preservatives. There is nothing that we control. When I was growing up, we smoked marijuana. Marijuana became cess. That was green. Marijuana was first thing. It was brown. Everything was brown. It came out and said it's cess. We got cess. So you got cess. Nobody want marijuana. I'm gonna smoke. I want to smoke cess. Dr. Dre called it chronic. We took the chronic. We take the chronic. Now we get it. They spray the marijuana. They make the marijuana synthetic. They get you on it, then they change the game. Alcohol came out. Cowboys drunk alcohol. Look how many people drunk alcohol. Never heard of liver, cirrhosis of the liver. Until they looked that they can kill a nation. You gave it to the Indians. You disenfranchised them. You took their land with alcohol. Then they came along, they gave us alcohol. What do we have? Why would you keep drinking and taking the poison that got you in the situation you're in? The only thing I'm saying this, and I'll close for my part. I know we got to do the, pick a side. This is side you need to pick. At some point, you and I, individual, collective, had to turn on their senses and start thinking. This shouldn't be a common event. Nobody can go kill 3 pregnant white women. It ain't on every news station you got.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Yeah.
Nobody's seen it. That's why I put it. Nobody's seen it. Because these aren't the. Can you do a quick search for me, one of y'all? How many? But there was a big thing now where black women were coming up missing in large numbers. Think about y'all. There go 3 right here. Y'all can go anywhere. How you know you ain't being stalked by these people? When you put eyes on them, then guess what? Then they can't get away with it. When we keep it silent, it continues to happen.
That's right.
These are our women, regardless of cut. They're our women.
Yeah.
Society, we got to tell society we not okay with it. No, it ain't just 3. 3 is 300. 3 is 300,000. 3 is 300 million. Can we afford to lose another 300 million women?
Right.
Then it has to be stopped. She said 1 white woman will be on the news for months, minimum. So I'm just curious, can one of y'all put it up before we pick a side? I'm just curious, can we just see that?
What's the question in the research?
Is it commonly women missing, black women specifically, black women murdered, missing in Atlanta?
And you got to help me. You got to help me to put what did I type in Google? What you want me to type?
I guess currently doing it last year. Black women missing in Atlanta. The number.
As of May 2026, several cases involving missing black women and girls in the Atlanta area are active. Recent reports includes 14-year-old Anila Robinson missing since May 3rd and 27-year-old Shakaya Hayes missing. Let me go back and say in Atlanta the last year. What does this say? Okay, yeah. The same thing, 14-year-old missing. Let me see.
He was just reported. I didn't hear about
I know it was more than that. I remember they just had a big thing when they were looking.
It's a long list. Let me.
It was several. It's a big case about.
Let me try to do a little more searching behind the scenes. Let me see.
And I appreciate you doing that, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. People talking about part of this is part of what we call your health. You already had to go out in society, and you got to survive in a society that already deemed you as being a liability, especially for what we call black women. You hadn't earned anything on your own or yourself. You're white. You have a lot of narratives that you're fighting. At the same time, you're missing. You're being murdered. So now it's becoming insignificant. And the reason why it becomes insignificant, because they started the trait the way you and I are fighting so much. So when one of y'all missing, so what?
Yeah.
People, I mean, once you create the narrative between us, well, we do have a mutual understanding of each other. Neither one of us trust the other one to a full extent. This ain't every individual. You know what I'm saying? Watch the other, because she's a gold digger. He looking for somebody to be his mom. He ain't no good. He gonna cheat on you. She is a whore. This is what come look at it. 2020.
So we're looking at 64,000 as of September last year. Was 64,000 black women and girls that were missing.
See, but look,
And those are the ones reported. How about the ones that have not been reported?
Yeah, but think about this though. Look how much digging he had to do.
Yeah.
How hard was this to find?
Yeah.
Now, why this ain't on? Let me ask you something. Why this ain't on every nation? Why this ain't on? The Palestinians had less than this dying, and this was all over the news.
Yep.
How many of y'all live over? How many of y'all live over in east part of the what's called that? I don't call it the Middle East. I don't use terminology like Middle East. It's actually West Asia. When you use words like Middle East, you use a negative connotation. You actually get something being named by the British. There's no such thing as the Middle East. They never came and said Middle East. It's West Asia. So when you say stuff like that, you give power back to the authoritarians who came and renamed everything. That's why people don't know where they go and where they belong. The proper name is not Middle East. I don't care, you've been in the military, look it up. You don't know what you're talking about. There's no such thing as called the Middle East. It's called West Asia. But anyway, they're just kind of similar to another narrative. We hear more about how many Palestinians died by the hand of Israel in a year. We done lost 64,000 women, kids, and young ladies. This ain't nothing that need to be on the news every day. How did we get to 64,000 before we start talking about it? Now I gotta blame some of the people in the room. That this not being reported. We claim Atlanta is quote unquote a black Mecca. That's a black mess. We got a black male down here. Why he not saying about his? Because they convinced him on. Nobody's gonna come for the World Cup. You're gonna shoot yourself in your foot for your future. You don't care about our women. If it were white women, it'd be new. If it's Hispanic, if it's Chinese women, but especially when they look like you, it should have been an urgent call. 64,000 women out of our gene pool. This not going to affect us? She said, this is not just Atlanta. This is, of course it is. But we too busy dancing and partying, drinking cheap liquor, smoking synthetic weed, and we don't realize our future, our lives are being snuffed from us. You got to listen. The Supreme Court is behind your problem. Okay? These people, because these people that you put on lifers, that you sit here and these people interpret. They interpret what they feel like is being stated. And based off of their opinion, when they can't ever give you something direct, it's always going to be their opinion. When your opinion affects hundreds of millions of people, it's a problem. You're disenfranchising a nation because of your opinion. This is what Thomas Smith, you have your opinion. I'm not disenfranchising nobody. I'm not taking the lives of no nationalities. I'm not taking the jobs, the welfare, or the rights from no other nationality. But when they make an opinion, it makes a difference whether white people coming out with sheets. Yeah, I ain't gonna bother with that. It's all about where you at. We're more on to something. I know our time is failing us. Y'all gotta pick a side.
Tuli, go on, introduce her, tell her what time it is. Tell her what time it is, Tuli.
Preacher, you wanted to play that last video you wanted us to play? It's only 34 seconds.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Well, to myself, I tell you this, I'm gonna pick a side. Love Doctor just showed you a pattern of where we are as a society. Run to something else until it's your mother, until it's your sister, until it's your cousin, until it's your wife, until it's your daughter, then we'll stay with the same subject. What he said is it ain't just you, it ain't you, don't take it as just you. It's where we as a society. Nobody cares until it hits home. Whenever you see them move and you see them being taken out vicious, this is the same thing happened in slavery. They were taken, they were gone, they were missing. Nobody knew where they were at except for the person that sold them. Somebody knows where every one of these women are. And if enough of us got behind it, we can solve the case. But as long as we're ready to run on to do something else, it will continue. But when it hits you in your home and your family, make sure you're ready to just keep moving on. That's for all of us. We all part when other people see you don't care, don't expect them to. I ain't mad at white America, nor other nationality. It is our responsibility. I ain't mad at white people, they get guns, they want death penalty for whoever took their little white child or their white woman. I'm mad when we don't see the same value in ours. And you pick a side. Tula, go ahead and introduce a form.
Me. Okay. Well, it's the point in time in our show that you give your opinion. We want to hear from you. This is the time that we present a scenario and ask you to pick a side. This is our time to pick a side.
All right, here we go.
A coffee chain is apologizing for painting over this longstanding mural of the late Channel 2 Action News anchor Jovita Moore. Many of you reached out to us about this because Jovita means as much to you as she does to us. Here's what the coffee chain is saying about this. Bellwood Coffee wrote today on Instagram, quote, "We made a mistake and acted without consideration, and that is not reflective of the kind of people we want to be. They say they leased the building in Grant Park and their plan for windows cut into the mural, but acknowledge the reasons they painted over the mural are not good enough. The company now plans to commission another mural." A coffee chain is apologizing for painting over this longstanding mural of the late Channel 2 Action News anchor Jovita Moore. Many of you reached out to us about this because Jovita means as much to you as she does to us. Here's what the coffee chain is saying about this. Bellwood Coffee wrote today on Instagram, quote, "We made a mistake and acted without consideration, and that is not reflective of the kind of people we want to be. They say they leased the building in Grant Park and their plan for windows cut into the mural, but acknowledge the reasons they painted over the mural are not good enough. The company now plans to commission another mural."
All right. So you guys heard it. It was a mural on a building from a anchor that was with Town 2 for a while. Jovita Moore, she died of cancer, brain cancer, an aggressive form of brain cancer at that. It happened really fast. Someone painted the mural, in her honor. And the people, it was on a building, apparently. I don't know if it was owned by someone or not at that time. But anyway, the people that own the building now have decided to, like I said, paint over it and add windows where windows weren't there, add windows to their establishment, and paint over the mural because they want to advertise their business. So pick a side. Who has the right? Because the people in the neighborhood wanted to keep it there. This is why it has become news. They wanted to keep the mural in her honor, just because she was an anchor and she was a fun anchor here in the Atlanta area. So who has the right? Should the coffee shop listen to the people, or do their plan because they own food? Pick a side.
What say y'all?
I think they were fine to do what they needed to do for their business. I don't see, okay, she was a great news anchor. I don't remember, no offense, but it just is not that serious. So no, I think they were right to do what they did.
Right. I totally agree.
I can concur with that. what people don't realize is the people in the neighborhood had so much support for why the first business went out, and the coffee company is the one that owned the building, and they couldn't keep the building up. They had to lease it out to somebody else. The new leases looked at, okay, for us, and people don't realize when you come into a business, you do a business based off of your vision. You look at, okay, I'm bringing in a business, maybe a similar or somewhat in the same frame. You might have been a coffee shop. I'm bringing a restaurant. I feel like one thing hurt you with the view. My vision is having a restaurant, something open or whatever, and open with windows so people can see, which I'm looking for people looking and saying, hey, I want to go in there because I can see. I can't see. Sometimes I don't think nothing about it. Right. You know, just because you paint someone on the side of a building doesn't give you the right. And people in the neighborhood don't own a building. You say that you rent it and you can pay for it and you can keep it. But it's unfortunate if they put to the mindset of it's racist because they took her down. She was a black woman. I would hope that was not the narrative. And it was more. We want to see the mayor, huh?
We haven't heard it yet.
Oh yeah, but I'm sure it might come. She was a black woman, and now they took a picture down. Javita was a good news anchor. She's been dead a lot of years. Her picture being able to sign that building wasn't going to do nothing for Atlanta. As far as enhancing her memory, you want to enhance her memory, then what you say she stood for, then reflect it.
Right.
It just don't do or make people grow or do better. It's the actions we take from what we learn from them in life. So don't get so caught up on the fanatics who want to just see the pictures. A lot of times the people who just want to see the picture weren't people that were patroning the restaurant in the first place.
Exactly.
Opinions on what they think should be there, what should be there. I said, well, all you got to do is pay the rent. And nobody can touch it. And that's when you find out more our people or people in general are more about talking than they are.
You know, people are saying they will never buy coffee out of there because they painted over her face. The mural.
Apparently, that's the ones that got it closed down. I mean, what about the people when it was up there? It didn't stay open. So whatever they lose from that, I don't see a bigger difference. I'm hoping the people came in and didn't come in with just a coffee idea of that loss, unless they thought the windows were the issue. Sometimes little aesthetics can change a business and make a
Oh yeah, people have some windows in a coffee shop for sure.
Well, I think, and that's what I'm sure they looked at is what kind of shot I'm looking at. Look at it; it's closed in, you can't see in it. You got this mirror on the side. It's a lot of people ain't in all that drawing on the building. Some people just want to come into a nice, clean place. Because sometimes the drawing on that draws a different rhetoric. You got different plays depending on where you at. Certain things in Atlanta fit. You got building, you can graffiti in a sense and do that, and it works for that area. Like if you're gonna do like the graffiti on the building, I'm building with you're gonna have to be in more like a midtown area where you got the different cultures of sexual behaviors.
I don't know where it is.
I don't know where it is, but I'm just saying I know those people with the different sexual behaviors. You know, they'll get skin one side of their head and put a bull ring in their nose and walk around with a rope until you don't grab it. I'm like, I'm trying to get you out the street. I put you back in the pen somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, a lot of people with it, I don't really care for like drawing on a building for me.
That's true.
I'm just that person. And I'm thinking, I think it's tacky. I like to see nice, clean, neat. Graffiti don't move me. But that's me though. What about y'all?
I think that the coffee shop, when they buy the building, at the end of the day, it's your building. You should be able to do whatever you want to in terms of the decor and things of that nature.
They actually they didn't buy it. Y'all keep saying buy. They never said that they rented it. The coffee shop that owned it are the people that actually had to come back, I think, and a new one came back and said they put it back, but they're not the owners, if I'm correct. They're just leasing the building.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
That's the last people had it or let them put it up there, if I'm correct. And these people came in and leased the building. And now they're going to go back and then they got to get somebody to put it back up there and go see where it's not going to increase your property. Who's going to pay for this? Sometimes what people want, people don't consider the cost in. You can want a lot of stuff. What's the cost?
Right.
So I go and do all this for you, and then my business make it. Now I can look at that money that could have been spent in advertisement somewhere else that could have, kind of better. Are y'all gonna come and support our time? Are y'all gonna come sign a contract? Or y'all gonna be patient? You get basically, I'm signing a contract. I'm gonna be in the community. You tell me to kick this mural up. Are you going to support me?
Exactly.
I put back, you put dollars in here. So that way it makes sense for me because this is on calls. Who's paying the calls? See, that's the problem we got with people. We want a lot, but we won't put the invested time or the money inside of it in order for it to grow or enhance it. Like y'all doing this show. We come in, we give y'all real life topics, real life situations, and we deal with situations as they are. So when you leave here, we want you to be informed enough, even though we laugh and talk about other stuff. We want you to be informed enough when you go out, you be conscious when you hear people with conversation and watching how you've been ignored. You've been ignored. You can go to other stores, stations that you say they cater to black. What they cater to? You being a fool? You making a fool out of yourself? Economic, you're losing the education system. Look at your school, predominant color your school. How they doing? Everybody's ignoring, but they make you laugh. They play with you, but they don't tell you the real facts. How much power you really have. Now, I would like y'all to do this. Make sure you go and vote. And don't be going vote for no every Democrat because they don't quit being stupid. You had Democrats all the time. Look at your laws. Ain't nothing changed. You go for the candidate. I encourage the candidate. You got good Democrats, you got good Libertarian, you got good Independent, you got good Tea Party. Go for the candidate. Quit running for these people because they're a party. The party's over. Cut the lights off. Stop the music.
Yeah.
You been made a fool of. Go for the best person. That's how you beat this. And now you keep party line. Black people always say the same dumb stuff. I'm black. I'm gonna vote for a Democrat. Who you think? Georgia was 70-some year plus Democrat, and you were behind. Hit the Republican. They the same people. Look at the person. Okay, somebody said, please vote. There's somebody back going on. What did that noise?
I don't know. We have one more. Yeah.
Something else I wanted to add. The coffee house that they posted two tweet pages. I wanted to briefly share over their response because they've since made a public response and reply.
What's that vacuum noise in the back? What is that noise?
I don't know. Let's see.
Y'all can't hear it.
It's not me. Yeah, I could hear it.
I can mean.
Oh, this. Hold on. There ain't no kind of toy y'all got over there, do it? Yeah, that was you.
Oh,
I don't know what they're doing over there.
it's the fan on my computer. I didn't know y'all could hear that.
That computer hot.
It's loud. Your computer, that thing real loud.
You know what? Don't worry. Boydo's gonna buy you a new one.
Yeah, since he complaining.
So what they posted is two things. The coffee shop. Hey, it's us. We knew Jovita Moore's story, but we truly had no idea how much this specific mural meant to the community of Atlanta. Unfortunately, the windows in our building cut into the mural significantly, seeing how much this mural meant. There's so many, and let me scroll down, hold on. Here's the post is, the truth is the reasons aren't good enough. We made a mistake and acted without enough consideration, and that is not reflective of the kind of people we want to be. For the 7 years that we have had this business, our heart has always been built to build a community in our city, yet this decision is driving us apart from many in our dear Atlanta community. To those of you who are saddened, angry, disappointed, we hear you, we understand. We want to make this right by commissioning another mural. We want to be we want to listen well to our community and to slow down before making impactful decisions.
Yeah, it's a corporation. Smart reply back. But I think Atlanta should back off before you run your hate rants on these people to run them down. And take your time, especially when you ain't the one paying the money. That's another thing. That's just being honest with people. You just gotta slow down just a little bit. Let people listen. I'm for live and let live. I'm for making sure I preserve my own. make sure I'm taking care of myself and my health and my well-being. When people get a business, you are servicing and you're catering to people. There's no way to please everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The mirror on the building is their building. Somebody else had that dream and put it up there. They got the building. They like, my dream was to open it, make it where people could, when you ride by, they could see it and they say, hey, that's what they saw. Everything ain't racist. When some stuff, like I told you, like the news story to me, that is pure racist, because you can say these people you see on the news station, they can be black anchors. These black anchors are not, they are not hired to come up with stories. They give them stories and they use their face and their integrity to sell you the story. That's all. They are nobody. These are people that went to school for journalism. They say, get your honest face. I'm going to use your honest face to push my narrative. So when you see them and they tell you something, if it was anything on that, they would have told me, because I trust them. The news company themselves control what the narrative is, what they're going to say, how much of it, when they're going to cover it. Get away from it, because then they're controlled by politics. That showed you with Trump. He let them know, I'm going to get you banned. I'm going to get you shut down from the FCC. So a lot of things can't be addressed. This is why we have to create our own. Stop putting the time in hating other people. Hate the situation enough that you create. Create better. That's how you get people to respect you. Quit going to white people, telling white people to tell your story. Ain't no white man can tell my story. I can't tell no white man's story. I'm not white. We need people that look like us to tell our story. Go ahead. Tula said she has something she wants to say.
Yeah, go ahead, Tula. Your microphone's on mute.
Yes, thank you. Another incident. Ashley Janae. Ashley Janae.
I know Janae. Is it the same one?
I heard about that story. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so her family had her funeral this week, yesterday, a couple days, but her fiance did not come. Okay. So, was it wrong for him not to be at the funeral?
You got to tell the context for the audience who don't know what that story is.
If there's something you telling us, it's something we see.
You've seen that before. This is the young lady who was killed on the
Let me search and see if I can find a video for it too, because y'all didn't send me a link. Hold on.
Okay, sure. That wasn't. Last week.
How was she killed and where was she killed?
She was killed in Africa, Zanzibar, Tanzania.
Oh,
they went over to Ghana and said she murdered herself.
The white guy.
Right. And they had arrested her fiance.
Correct.
They couldn't get enough.
And they let him out. Yeah, they let him out. They arrested him and investigated. Yeah. Here's a quick for those who didn't watch it last week. Here's a quick 30-second summary of what Tula's referring to.
Welcome back, everyone. The death of a 31 social media influencer is under investigation. Robinson, known online, was on vacation with her fiance in Zanzibar, celebrating her birthday. Robinson's family tells CBS News the circumstances of her death are not clear. They do know she was found unconscious in her villa. Family didn't find out until about 11 hours later. They issued a statement saying, in part, they are devastated, but place trust in the investigators.
Okay. So now he didn't come to the funeral.
Right.
Yeah. Tula, let me ask you. I heard that he was not invited. He was not welcome to attend the funeral. Was that true, or that was just rumors?
That probably.
He did not say that he was not invited.
I'm sure he wasn't.
You think he wasn't?
Let me ask you a question.
Come on, Tula.
Let's do this. Anybody, whatever race it is, if they wind up dead and there was no signs of them committing suicide, and there was a person of another ethnicity, let alone of the same, but we're talking about of a different ethnicity, and they come up dead, and you talking about, and I believe you did it, and you gonna come to the funeral. You trying to be laid beside them. That's just not. That's not. It could have been. That could have been a Caucasian lady with murder, and it was a quote unquote black man. He wouldn't have been invited. That's if they feel that you are the person that did. There's nothing to suspect that she was suicidal. When it was her birthday, she went to Africa to celebrate it, and she decided, "Why I'm here celebrating in Africa for my birthday, having fun with my fiance? You know what? Let me just go and kill myself."
Right. Mind you, she had gotten engaged recently. Let me kill myself.
No, he proposed to her over there.
Yeah,
you saw when the lion walked by, that when he was on his knees and he proposed to her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He went on his knees.
Oh, I didn't make that connection. I thought that was those videos was prior.
No. And she wanted to kill herself. It makes no sense, but
no, that don't make no sense at all. Wow.
I'm finna get married. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna marry you. I'm gonna kill myself tonight.
Right.
No, that don't make sense. That's a big time. Even if y'all had a falling out about something, you look at we just talking about getting married. I'm gonna kill myself. Now, anything, I'm done with you. I'm moving on. That's probably what she told him. I'm moving on. You know what? I seen something about you, and you know this is the last draw. And he probably looked at, no, I ain't finna be made no fool. Look, I spent this money, brought y'all with him, with all these bone hell weighing people. You know what I'm saying? I'm uncomfortable, and then you pour this stuff on me. I tell you what, you out of here.
yeah.
If he didn't do it, listen, I ain't trying to put nothing on him because when he didn't do it, he didn't do it. But that's not play like we're stupid either. Come up with who killed her. This don't make sense to go all the way over here, enjoy your birthday, then kill yourself after he proposed to you. Stop it. It don't make common sense. But things will come out, and then he would have came to the funeral. They should have left him alone. You would have saw his reaction where it was overdrawn. It was too much involved because he would have definitely played, and I got to show how much I really. And you'll see the fakeness if it was. But you threatening him. I'm sure he was threatened because I know how our people are. We're highly emotional. Who wouldn't? That was my sister, my daughter. Now you don't need to come to that funeral. I can get you your own though. And affect you out. So that wasn't smart. You know what I'm saying? Even he didn't do it at that point. It's been shown, it's been made to that degree. So that wasn't gonna work out either way for him. Now he just gotta sit back. If you can do it, let everything prove itself out. But just being honest based off of what they've said. If I had to make a conclusion based off of what they said and how things looked, I would have to say you definitely look guilty. Not having the evidence to really substantiate it, I just have to leave it like that. It's an opinion. Right? I don't want my opinion to get nobody murdered. But we ain't crazy looking at it. If we ain't done it, come clean. Help them whatever they need investigating to find out. But you know, time will tell it. People like when they do a murder case, murder don't ever go anywhere. So this case is still a long time.
And he was a millionaire, so I know he was filing bankruptcy. He had a lot of money, so I know he had connections. He knew somebody that knew somebody, and something's fishy there. But he had a lot of money.
She could have known something. Could have said the wrong thing.
That's true. That's what I was thinking. Yep.
Yeah, and I know about don't think I don't know about your dirty dealing.
You know them people that be online trying too hard to make it like they happy in their relationship thriving to be the ones be having them issues. And that all that was too much trying to we happy at a giraffe feeding me for my fiance birthday. Y'all doing too much.
They had a couple that was doing that. They were Indian couple. I don't know, we showed them before. And the guy, him and her would do skits together. They were really big. It's an Indian couple. And he went to her apartment. They finally broke up. And he moved in apartments across the street from her. She didn't know it. And he would be watching her. And he came over one day and came back in the building. He wound up murdering her. And then he came back like he was coming to check on his fiance. And he was like, he was so torn up. But what happened, they went back and looked at the cameras and saw how he had already snuck in through the garage, he murdered and came out and tried to make it look like her new boyfriend might have done it. And they were buying it. Oh, they got the video. The whole thing's a video showing him.
Is that the guy? Did he end up trying to flee and run back to India?
I think he was he was an influencer. He was definitely, they were both, him and his fiance, they were doing skits together. A lot of people there, but she started talking about how he was. Started looking at, these people do this. These people not, a lot of these people not wrapped that tight.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, listen, man, you get these people, a lot of this stuff look good on the internet. Let me tell you something. Man, ain't nobody worth me losing my little freedom for. No fair, nothing. I didn't know why cheating. You know, you young. I look at this right here. People gonna do what they want to do. I got too much to live for. Somebody want me more than one of them. I gotta tell them for a minute. They want listen. Oh, they want me bad too. So don't you cover up your ears.
Okay.
I think that's the story, preacher. I don't know, but I think does that look like the right one?
That's not him.
Okay.
And that, but I mean, I'm sure, man, you be putting. Okay, listen right here. Let me read this. This right here. Listen. Whenever you get a chance, let me know.
Ooh.
You know what that means?
I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, listen, I let people be talking. Want me. Listen to it again. Whenever you get a chance, let me know.
PIMP.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Listen, the initials speak for themselves. I ain't make myself. Listen, if Love Doctor can have a teacher sexually harass him, why y'all can't listen? I got real action. Y'all heard me read my pro. I sent mine. Listen, I'm out here. I told my boy, listen, I'm out here. Don't tell your mama.
Yeah, and they laugh, I'm sure.
They're not that. They said, my mama, I mean, you everything in the world. I understand, but you know what I'm saying? I'm out here. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I hear one of them saying that too.
One of them?
I know who it was.
Both of them. Which one you thinking is? Bryce. You know what I'm saying? Bryce, ain't
I'm
you?
not gonna put him in the spot like that.
Right.
But I already know.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you her world.
I'm out here. PIMP. She said,
Whoever gave the world to her, who said that?
Listen,
Vote.
I'm trying to tell you,
Austin or Bryce?
Listen. I'm not gonna tell on Austin and Bryce both of them said it. Y'all got to figure out they said it. I'm just telling you that's what it is. It's like that out here.
That's it.
But I tell this in my clothes for y'all too. Y'all ladies, be careful out here. Ladies, please, and God, everybody. It don't matter what the race is. Be careful out here. We live in a cruel world with cruel people with bad intentions. It ain't everybody, but you can't afford to find the right somebody to be the one to kill. They can do my saying. It ain't everybody, but you can't afford for it to be the right somebody, and they wind up killing you. So you have to make a distinction with everybody and just say, you know what? Better safe than sorry.
That's right.
So I tell you this. Listen, we
That's
appreciate you guys. Another week coming in, allowing us to come in your homes, in your hearts. Am I still up there?
Yeah.
And sharing time with you. Always hope that we left something with you. Not only just leave you with some laughter, but leave you with some motivation that no matter how hard or how difficult things get, you can make it. That's the key to everything we do. You always gonna hit some bumps, hit some stop signs or whatever. It's just like when you're driving. Hey, the light, just when you're going and you going good, what happened? The light will turn red. But if you give it a while, it'll be green again. So that's how I want you to take it in life. It's just a red light for you. Eventually it's gonna turn green and you can go. Hey, listen, if anybody asks you, do you mind? You tell them you always mind. Every Thursday night right here on Two Mics and My Mind. Hey, if nobody else told you they love you, hey, we love you. And our language is called a heart. Truly, Love Doctor, President Joe Stasia, take us home.
Yeah.
Here we go. Stasia, I gave mine, so you know we're gonna put you on big screen now.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
So, okay, preacher, I don't know what I'm following right now, but
Okay. With the red light, go green.
Be
you
do
know
some
safe?
be careful, something like that.
What you said?
Something saying. Go ahead, girl.
You said something about.
I'm so because I thought he's saying like be safe or be.
Yeah,
that's
be
fine. Whatever you.
He said something about.
No, whatever, sweetie. Listen, whatever you feel, it ain't gotta follow me. It just gotta be something. Because you think about this, inspiration is something that just
From your
comes.
heart.
It don't all. Hold on for a second,
Mm.
Joe. Joe, what do you? Joe, to your heart.
From her heart. It don't matter. Don't follow preachers from your heart.
You just tell her don't follow me.
No, the quote. I was trying to tell her your quote, preacher, because I heard it.
That's a bad mind, Dr. Joe. You got a bad mind.
So do you want me to tell her your quote so she can follow it? Go ahead.
No, she could.
I'm gonna say a different quote because I thought about something that he said earlier that fit this quote, which is behind every headline is a human experience, and behind with every experience, has a lesson worth hearing about.
Okay, we're gonna get you.
That was great. That was great. That was
I
great. You did a great job.
Let me read.
Let us say it again, because we don't hold on. Let's say it again. Yeah, love Dr. Shetty. Go and continue mastering.
Behind every headline is a human experience. And with every experience, there's a lesson worth hearing about. Gotta learn the lessons.
Listen, I don't learn one too.
Right.
You know, that I mean, you said some stuff. You make me now. I got to go back and look at every story and find out what's the human experience. And I mess with it. We appreciate you though. Definitely appreciate you.
Don't go behind your wire. Go ahead.
Here we go. This your own out there. This you out here on your own. Joe, who involved with this one before you do it?
I know. I said, Love Doctor can go ahead since his wife just went. I just want to hear.
Love Doctor. Yeah, you'll see what you got behind your wife. And your wife, now she put some sentences out there. Go ahead.
Listen.
Then we're gonna listen.
Mine is from it's from earlier today, preacher. Chanel.
What?
Chanel posted something in the chat, and it brought something to my mind. And when I thought about her, it also brought some because she has two middle names. Okay. And what brought to my mind is a quote that I want to leave with y'all today. And that is, if you never use your middle name, then you will never use your middle name. So I want y'all out there to start using y'all middle names. Because preacher, you don't want to use your middle name. And middle names are people too. And it's important that we start using our middle names.
Wow.
I liked you better when you were dealing with debate.
Wow.
That's deep.
Whether you master
right
that, I cannot tell.
That's deep. Think about it. That's really deep.
It really is.
That's really deep. If you never use your middle name, then you will never use your middle name.
And once it gets 6 feet, we putting dirt on it. Listen to this quote.
I should have never let him go.
You should have. You may with this destination, make sure you arrive on time and be the brightest thing shining. Boom. You sick. That was sick. The person who put that up there, Harry Tugman. If we don't come together, then we're going to suffer apart. I like that. Come on, what you got?
I give you a 2. Okay. Some faces in life are meant to strengthen you.
Hold on, stop for a second. Hold on for a minute. You said some faces?
Some faces in your life are meant to strengthen you.
So you said when you see ugly people, that's really to get you
faces, seasons, part of your life.
Phases. You said faces. I'm saying, what?
Well,
Look at you.
So
Hold on.
she ODs. She ODs. She really ODs. Look at her. Look at her. It don't work. It don't matter because I see her tomorrow.
That's right, Tula.
But yeah, some seasons, okay, some seasons, some phases in your life are meant to strengthen you.
I'm just like, he said some faces. I'm like, who?
Oh
faces?
goodness. Okay, so do you guys understand now though? Okay, some things in life come to strengthen you. Okay.
So let me ask you a question. When you were doing your hair like this, what was you thinking? Like, if I do my hair like this,
I was trying to separate the words so you guys can understand it a little
You
bit
know what?
better.
Dr. Joe, you know what, Dr. Joe, a piece of advice, you would have did a lot better if you just would have used your middle name.
At this point, comparing to you, I did a lot better. So I'm happy with it.
you definitely. I like the faces. Let me see.
I'm happy with it. It was only the pronunciation, but the message was there.
Oh, girl. Oh, you did.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, you did it.
You did that now.
Okay.
Wayne don't got a lot of people supporting him on his.
Hey, we dropping knowledge out here.
You know what I'm saying?
We dropping knowledge. I want y'all to do better. I want folks, y'all start using y'all middle name.
A lot of people supporting you, though. That's the main thing. That's sicko, man.
Wow.
Who's supporting him, preacher?
Really, Dr. Joe, you gave me a 2. He's saying I've been saying.
Wow.
Oh my God. Look at this, man. Look what you said.
No, that was not for Andre. That was for Love Doctor. I gave Love Doctor a 2.
No, you didn't. That was Andrew. No,
it was not for Andre. Andre was pretty good. I gave him a pretty. I don't know what I would give you, but it was good.
They said nobody trying to hide they laughing. The don't speak Espanol. Listen, we appreciate that though. When you said some faces, I said
she loves my culture. Faith is she wants to be Dominican so bad.
we do. We're gonna let her go there. Is she gonna
Pero
have
hermana, yo te quiero mucho, hermana. Okay.
¿Cuál es son tus planes para hoy, Faith?
Oh, that's scary.
That's great, Chelsea.
Yes.
But if I was to say it in Spanish,
yes, say it in Spanish.
Algunas etapas de tu vida vienen para hacerte más fuertes.
That's right. She said strong. Fuertes is strong.
I know one thing. I ain't gonna be able to get that time back. I just thought about something I'm trying to get. But one thing about it, you said it though. We don't know what you said, but I'm still hearing some faces. No, we appreciate.
Wait, so how do you pronounce Tula, you're my dog. How do you pronunciate the word?
Phases.
Say faces and then say the other word.
Faces.
One got a Z sound and one of them don't. Dr. Joe.
Okay, well, just use Z. Shut up. You at the end. Go ahead. See, go ahead, Tula. Let's see. I spent big money on her education. I know how to use it. Go ahead, Tula.
Phases.
Then you gotta do like that, Dr. Joe said.
Phases.
There you go. You got it, girl.
Yeah.
I won't let you guys know a secret because that's personal, but I'll let you guys know in another show.
Oh, what is it? English your second language?
In another show. And I know, Preacher, in another show, it might be the next one if they do some cash out because they're being low on that cash out. I don't know what's going on.
We didn't know the what she said.
Arigato-san, Machita senpai.
You did what? In your what?
Arigato. That's Chinese. That's Mandarin. That ain't Spanish.
Right.
You really got. She know how to do to the pre-K. Y'all sick, but listen, we definitely appreciate you. I always appreciate Stasia. I was coming on with us and help assisting us so we can help keep the client in place, Stasia. So we need you.
I gotta get it, y'all. I ain't stayed up late this whole week. This about the latest. I used to be in the bed by now.
Well, listen, Stasia, don't get your hopes up. Just because you're still up late don't mean you don't get nothing out of them. Okay, just let you know.
There is that key that we can find you for him. Just give it to him on Thursdays.
He says his middle name is Lloyd. Yeah. It means gray or gray hair or someone wise.
All right, Inez. I appreciate the middle name. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Lloyd. Interesting.
He said what it said. It means gray hair or whatever. Okay. Oh, was it gray hair or wise, Lord? Oh, okay.
Lloyd.
Oh,
People say, "Oh my Lord," that means "Oh my gray hair," "Oh my wise."
Preacher, oh.
Or they said, "Lord, you some." They say, "Gray hair, wise, you some." When they say, "Lord, you went for," oh Lord, you went for so I. Fight for so I. What do you mean? I hate to see you gray hair. Who? No, we don't say that. Listen, it said Lord. His name is Lord. In any black community, his name is Lord. What is his name in the black community, Stasha, in the hood?
Loud.
Thank you. That's all we say. You know, good way about you don't talk to my name, Lord. And so what's up, Lord? You be like, no. Oh my Lord, what are you doing, man? That's how we rap it. You gotta put that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hype it up like that. We don't care what your mama name. We just change it up like that. You know how it is. That's one of them cultures like that. I don't know why black people do that, but they do it. But we definitely appreciate it. Come on to the Gears You Off and give the stove bottle. Because Stasha done stayed up. She looking to get some performance out of it.
Woo!
Man, but just hold on. Just take what you can get, child, at that point.
Oh. All right. ABC. Always be careful.
What?
I like that, Tula.
Always be careful. ABC. Remember
I
ABC?
like that, Tula.
Always be careful.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I like that.
What you think about that right now? Pronounce that for us, Dr. Joe.
Is it she fine too or she fine too?
You said the same thing. That's it.
Is it she 5'2" or she's fine too?
Oh, she getting it.
Okay.
Listen, way to work it
So
out.
for those that don't know, I do want to clarify that the little lisp and the little pronunciation is also in Spanish and any other language. It's my tongue. It's not that Spanish is. I did receive speech therapy when I was a little girl because my tongue does not curl that much. So don't think is it both in Spanish and English. So I heard it from my mama all my life too. It's not like that. It's like this. So you guys know.
Dwayne.
What's up, Tula?
No, I'm just telling her we already had a Dwayne. No.
I'm saying I had problems. I'm not saying I was great.
Don't use my name as a verb. Don't do that.
I'm accepting my problems since I was a little girl.
It's okay.
You don't have a problem. Listen.
You don't have a problem, though, Dr. Joe. We accept you for who you is.
That's it. You are girl.
No, you do not. You do not. You do not accept me for who I is.
I do. Don't I accept you for who you is?
Yeah.
No, but I appreciate it because I need correction so that I can be better.
So what about I try to correct you when you be saying you got them sayings from me?
You only like the sayings when I get them from you when they're amazing. When they're bad, they have nothing to do with you. It hurts my heart sometimes.
That's right. He's sometime. That's what you call fair weather.
That's it.
Whatever. But no, we are hobby. We all got some. Look, I got this pinky that won't straighten out. You think I'm gonna get rid of this pinky? No. This pinky is good.
You know, you got your left eye kind of drifted. You got a drifting eye. It'll drift a little bit too, preacher. But that's all right. I'm pulling for you. I don't think no
I didn't give you permission to go ahead and go that far.
I don't think no best about it.
Tula, why you laughing like that, Tula? Stop it, Tula.
No, I'm not laughing.
I had a conversation.
I say you're not laughing.
I'm just bracing myself for the ref. That's how I was just like,
I see.
Why did he do this? Why did he do this?
Oh,
he's good. I'm just
Preacher, make sure you're writing this down in your little notebook of what he's saying.
All they need to do is start to go make some dressing so you can put around that turkey neck he got. So
that ain't no good.
No. Tula, come on, give us our store bought one. I know you want to come look at my naked body. Let me try to have it for you.
All right, y'all. Women, men, everybody. Be careful who you trust.
Yes.
Salt and sugar look the same.
That's right. That's
That's
right,
tight.
man. That's right.
I like that one. I like that one. That's pretty good right there, Tula.
And y'all know I'm sugar.
That's why I have pink salt and green salt.
What?
You think I'm talking about that?
What in the world?
Tula got now that's one of the better. That's probably one of the better you done said.
That's pretty good too. I like that.
Yeah, we'll give you
Say
that
it again
one.
for the people in the bag. Be careful.
Let her say you said for our Spanish listeners. Say it for
You
our
want-
Spanish listeners, Joe, before we go.
You want me to translate that one? Because that one was fire.
Translate it, girl. Set it on fire. Set it on fire.
Yeah, I did. In Spanish, you're on fire. Like you said, it was on fire.
No, I'm gonna say what Tuli just said because that one was really good. Cuidado con la gente afuera.
Yeah, in Spanish.
Porque la sal y el azúcar son muy parecidas.
Yes, girl. Yes, girl.
I like that.
See,
I like that. That was a good one. No salt and sugar. That's a good one, Tula.
Thanks, Wayne.
Let me ask you if I go. Stasha, did you understand what she said in Spanish?
Yep. Exactly what Tuli said. I felt it.
Sal, azúcar, lo mismo.
That's right.
You need some more.
Sal.
Which one? More salt or more sugar?
Salad.
No mismo?
Lo mismo. It
No
looks
more.
The same, lo mismo. The same,
mismo.
lo mismo. It looks the same.
Igualmente.
Okay, vete a dormir, bueno.
What do you say?
All right, y'all. Let's go, Braves. Continue. The Braves are still number one in National East.
And also, hopefully tonight the Lakers lost.
Oh, they did.
No, hopefully they did. I need LeBron to go home. He need Kevin Durant. If I go, Kevin Durant need to retire this year. Steph Curry need to retire. Draymond Green need to retire. LeBron James need to retire.
Yeah, LeBron, yeah.
Jimmy Kimball need to retire. Don't he play basketball?
He about to get fired.
No, I'm talking. No, they just traded him to he ain't been up there with 2 seasons up there with the Warriors. They finna fire him.
Oh, I thought you said Jimmy Kimmel.
That's his
He
name,
did.
ain't it?
No, that's the
Jimmy
talk show host.
Yeah, the
All
talk show Jimmy Kimmel is about to get fired.
All right, well, get rid of both of them at that point. So who else got? All these guys, they need to go. I'm tired of these washed up guys. Y'all holding the spot up. Michael Jordan need to come back. Larry Bird and Irvin, and then Charles Barkley. Come on back, Shaq.
Bugs and Bows, bring it back.
Come on back, Shaq. We right now we give you any of them guys. These guys. Y'all come on back. Get rid of these guys. I'm sick of. All right, we
Yeah,
appreciate
babe.
y'all.
Suavemente.
Yeah, scrub every one of them men's is. Get them
That's
out
what
of there.
Faith said, suavemente, which means very slow. I don't know what that she trying to say. She trying to be freaking guys. Go to sleep.
Suavemente means very slow.
Yes.
Okay, Dwayne, suavemente.
That ain't no good. See, Tula, I minding my own business. See how you pick on me? I be minding my own business, Tula.
Oh, I'm minding my own business.
I'm gonna remember that. Suavemente. We'll hop y'all. How many y'all gonna be tomorrow? Tomorrow night, y'all need to come see me at 7. What time we start? 7:04.
Hey, be there by 6:45, 6:55. Playing safe.
That's late.
Playing
Y'all
safe.
come back. We'll hop y'all too. Tuda, come on, come look at my naked body before it get too late. We'll change this something.
Hey, Stasha, come on, look at my naked body before it get too late, baby.
Don't you girl, your eyes, don't you mess
I
with
want
your
to
eyes.
see it tomorrow.
Don't listen. Keep your eyes out. Listen. We don't heard what he already been mastering. You don't want to go listen. No, don't want to. Not before you come in there.
Close your eyes.
We do. We'll
have y'all.
Every one of y'all.
We're about to take it back. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Tony and
therapy on the radio. Dr. Joe's therapy on the radio. The love got me going live on the radio. 2 mics and a mind on the radio. Radio, turned up 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 on the radio. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind. 2 nights and a mind.
All right. You do something better. I do something better. Guess what? We'll be better together. Until next week, y'all will. Good night.